Hello, hello, howdy, rowdy Cub Scouts. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I am about to unleash hell as we connect to our call and have all of our players yell at me at the same time for all sorts of nonsense. All right, now, hello, hello. All right, we are now live. Everyone can hear you. Everyone can judge you. What's up? Oh my god, everyone was talking for just a second. Where'd everyone go? Oh my god, they all left. Why? Where'd they go? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, am I having internet issues? What? No internet issues. Oh shoot. Yeah. Very sneaky right there at the end. What is happening? Hello. Oh my gosh, everyone just died at once. Everyone was screaming in the call as soon as I was here, and now you're suddenly on. There you are. What happened? Where'd y'all go?
Still talking.
What?
Yeah.
That's your issue, not ours.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything.
We're here
Things with their eye just going, but
We're not socially distancing anymore.
Oh my gosh. My network is socially distancing, it seems. All right. So, where do we want to before we, start the session proper. We talked about this very briefly before we started the stream, but I want to say it again for anyone who is watching the VOD or checking out the stream. For anyone, hello. We have made some updates to the inspiration redeemed. We had a lot of inspiration war happening
It was
a few weeks ago. Well, yeah, it was really fine for you. All your simps.
I got one inspiration.
It's so first off, the cost for inspirations have changed. So all the inspirations are increased. It costs 500 to help the players. It costs 1,000 to help me out. All right. There's also a limit per stream. So the players as a group can get up to 10. I can get up to 5. We'll see which one hits their limit first. And finally, we're not gonna spam inspiration. You can inspire once and you can counter inspire, but that's it. After that, no more inspiration. Also, inspiration doesn't carry over. Sorry, zombie. So any inspiration you guys had at the end of the session are gone. Goodbye.
No.
Yep.
There goes raise 30 inspiration.
Not even one?
No,
Even the one
not-
of my 11?
Not even the one. Everyone starts from scratch. It's use it or lose it.
Fuck. So I should get my channel points back.
It's not no refunds.
Thank you very much. Hi, Bean.
All right. Now that we have, we've like settled the matter on that, and we're not gonna start going at each other's throats. Who would like to, for their first DM given inspiration, provide a summary of what happened in our last game?
Yeah, shit got fucked up.
All right. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that. Oh my gosh, Ray, thank you for the skiddy. The get sub. So, all right, can we clarify just a tiny bit more of how things got messed up?
Where we last left this bumbling band of freaking idiots.
Okay.
Yeah, last time.
Off to a strong start.
We started to investigate the lovely mines here. Fuck, I was totally not prepared to do this.
Oh, there, Raemyne, get your first inspiration.
We went into our first level of this 100-level dungeon, in which we proceeded to find an obstacle in our path, which good Minotaur boy, if I can speak today, managed to clear a path while our lovely gelatinous friend decide to harass a goblin.
Yep. Thank you for the scoop, Ray.
And then proceeded by the lovely rogue, who also proceeded to harass the lovely zombie.
Harass the everyone.
Harass the everyone.
Let's be honest about that.
After killing the first zombie, we go down to the
goblin. We're just trying to harass actual zombies.
Yeah.
We ended up
roll down the stairs.
We ended up going down the stairs, or in one of our cases, roll down the stairs to find 2 more goblins.
Oh my gosh,
which were quickly and swiftly dispatched before looking at the contents of their lovely crate, which was proceeded to be crushed by a minotaur.
Very chaotic.
And his newfound pet rock.
What's his name?
So Pet Rock?
Yeah.
Rocky
Yeah, it has to be Rocky. Oh, it's the 5th one. Oh man, God, we skipped the first 4.
Well, it's the shittier of all the 5.
It's like the Star Wars. You start at 4, and you're just like, we don't talk about 1 through 3.
But after that, we ended up, by we, I mean our gelatinous friend here, ended up getting caught by a nice little light, and then proceeded to start the boss battle, in which ended in an argument of how the fuck do we want to kill this goblin.
Yeah,
boss.
not whether we should. How? What's the most effective method to absolutely annihilate this boss?
Guys, hear me out.
I wanted to find the information and then just crush him with Rocky 4.
I will break you.
Ray, and everyone had their own thing.
Everyone had plans.
In which it ended off being a chase down of the goblin.
Eventually,
with
he
Jeff
tried
on
to run
his
away.
back and our lovely Minotaur friend goring him.
Yep. So you have a few chunks of plate mail stuck to your horns. It was a very powerful charge.
Door pieces.
Yes, yeah, of course. it's like when you make a notch, or you add an ear after every kill. It's just like whatever debris happens to land on your horns.
My door was the first kill.
Oh, it's absolutely true. All right, you go ahead and grab some inspiration, especially for reminding us of the rolling down the stairs from Quentin.
Rolling.
You guys are not gonna live that down.
You're not living that down. What do you mean we're not living that down? We're not letting you live that down, all right?
I've said nothing about me going down the stairs.
Rolling.
You roll down the stairs. Play the clip.
Don't.
Play the clip.
Don't play
Play the clip.
Don't play the clip.
Zombie, I'm gonna have to request you change your fucking color. Not only have you chosen purple, you chose the exact same shade of
What
fucking
purple? What purple?
But my eyes are purple.
On roll 20.
On roll 20. I was
We've
weird.
already had discussions. Sit down, I'm the older.
Looks like one of us is gonna have to change.
You know what? I will change.
Just Strom's color.
There, I
Just
changed
Sigburn's
it.
color. Did you change it by like 1 hex code?
I did.
I fucking knew it!
Oh my.
So I can't help but notice, Fawn, you rolled a 2. Why?
Chat asked me to roll for something, so
Oh.
I did. Out of curiosity.
Chat had a gun to
I
my
did
head.
mean to do it to myself, but it decided I clicked self
You rolled
on the
poorly.
character sheet, but it doesn't.
Rocks fall! No. Okay. So we're gonna repaint the scene. We're gonna repaint the scene a little bit. You guys have finally sort of cleared the floor. You're pretty certain of the infestation of goblins that had been scurrying about and making making whatever this place happens to be sort of their makeshift lair. You guys have split up a little bit. Quentin, you are, I believe, still trying to make do with whatever fragments of purple crystal had not been brutally crushed by Rocky 4.
I'm actually trying to kill Rocky 4.
You're actually trying to kill Rocky 4. All right. I'm going to need you to make some attack rolls while you're doing so. While you're doing so.
Attack a rock.
I don't know. I don't pretend to know how my players work. That's the first lesson in being a DM. Don't ask. Don't ask. You'll be disappointed.
Well, good DM over there. There's only one thing on my mind, and I've been waiting at this door for 2 weeks.
I see. You've been waiting at this door. Yes, absolutely. So I'm sure you want to open that door.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and remove our turn order because you guys are just sort of playing freely right now. You're not in combat.
Oh, yeah, we have to turn it on, bro.
Can I
Not
do things
yet.
and walk around a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Just in the background. Alright, I'm just.
If you want to move and
Alright,
explore the area, then
Is the door right? I just kind of assumed.
that is a door. Yes. So you swing the door open.
Ah, fuck, I'm so good. I saw a strange wall, and I was like, that's it. It's gotta be it. On the edge of my vision.
Oh,
Vision.
one moment. Trying to
Ooh, that's a good vision.
manage. No, it's not.
That's a good vision.
Great vision over there, where I just see the sliver, but nothing in front of me.
I didn't know that's
All right.
racing.
You find what looks to be a fairly shabby sleeping quarters. The bed here is made with fine purple linen. You're not sure what creature.
Hold on, I'm coming back.
You're not sure what kind of creature was used. Maybe it's a dye. It's made of some sort of fur like linen, but you can't quite make it. It's larger than the absolutely atrocious cots that made up the room to your south. So you surmise that this may be the sleeping quarters of the sort of boss that had been so brutally slain moments prior. Aside from that, you spot just minor decorations on the wall. A few training dummies. The remains are scattered around the room. A chamber pot lies at the far corner, and a rack to your right lies against the wall, filled with clubs, maces, and other blunt weaponry.
I'd like to do some investigation, please.
All right. Is there anything in specific you're trying to investigate?
Anything that seems like a personal hiding spot.
Okay. Go ahead and
You know,
roll an
like how people
investigation
have their
check.
own, like under the mattress, in the pillowcase.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
a loose slab, those kind of places.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's that smart. Oh.
Nope, lucky. No, I got lucky. I got lucky.
You got lucky. Oh!
Why are you
Spend that luck.
to me? You know what? Fuck it. Inspiration.
Where is? Oh, okay. I
Have
see.
inspiration.
No, Ray just got
I
She got inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
She spent it on herself.
I mean,
Wait, we're not.
aw,
getting
Bean,
this stream.
that's so
What happened to that?
cute. Thank you. Did you
Admin.
miss?
What?
What happened to not being on your stream?
What do you mean not being on my stream?
The last time we did this, you were like, "Oh, you guys can't be on my stream."
Pause
Who
is
are you talking about?
Dungeon Master stuff.
Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ray. It's been like 2 weeks. What, you think I have the memory of a goldfish? You think I remember more than 20 hours ago?
You said we can't be on your stream because you're seeing like different stuff than we.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, try to avoid having the DM vision.
Yeah. The only thing I go in for is to.
I think she's just there for chat.
Yeah, spin pointers.
Yes. So let me go ahead and what are you doing, Ragnar? In the meantime,
I mean, after
you lie here
downing
with the
this
remains of
goblin,
this boss. Yeah.
I don't even care about the body. I'm just gonna attempt to pick up Jeff.
Jeff has by now left the area and is making their way down to the lake. at the southern side of the map. Jeff, you are, I'm assuming, making your way down there. The bright torchlight that is nearing the end of that hallway, fairly well illuminating the area. I'm not going to go ahead and hide much of it for you, but there is basically a small but seemingly deep lake that lies in the center of this little cavernous, at the end of this cavernous hallway. The rocky outcropping that makes the edge of the lake turning smooth as the water rushes against it, seemingly moving on its own, which you find a little strange considering that it would be originally, it seems like there's no current or anything. It should be still water, but nevertheless it does ebb and flow as giant crabs occasionally dip themselves in, wash themselves, rinse, swim around, and dive inside. The lake seems to be fairly clear, but goes deep enough that it is hard for you to see too far down inside. You cannot see the seabed of it. Again, a few giant crabs make this room their home, and they, upon seeing you enter, sort of scurry slightly away from you. Some of them dive into the water. They group up as if to avoid approaching you in earnest.
Okay, so we're not aggroing the crabs yet.
Crab good boy.
Now, for Fawn, you search to the best of your ability for a particular hidden passageway, and aside from the room that is, of course, right next to the room, which you wouldn't really say it's a hidden passageway, it's pretty obviously sleeping quarters for the common goblins, you don't find anything of particular note in terms of secret compartments or anything. Even under the bed, there is only collections of filthy lint and wads of dirty socks.
This was not worth my time. I'm very sad now. Very sad.
It's okay. It's worth my time. Give me the bed.
What? You want the bed?
I want the bed.
All right. I mean, it is a fairly straightforward bedroll. You can simply pick it up and fold it up and put it in your backpack.
Oh, sweet.
Once it's on it.
All right, Fawn, you sit on the bed.
On the fucking on the sheet. Magic sheet.
This magic sheet. You're trying to identify the magic sheet.
I'm too far away.
Wait, where's the magic sheet?
I don't know.
There is no magic sheet. You're just assuming that the purple cover of the bed is magical somehow.
I mean, we don't know what kind of animal it is, or they don't know what kind of animal it is.
You are not sure what kind of animal it is.
I'll investigate it. Don't worry. I got this.
All right, I'm gonna want a
Oh,
nature
okay.
check from you in order to understand the animal that makes up this cover, this bed cover.
Yo, he's good at that.
Yo, he's good at something?
You better be. You're a ranger.
I'm not good at it. But don't worry. I got this. Look at that.
Oh, 17. Well, looking at it, you can fairly clearly identify that the animal, well, the exact nature of the animal eludes you, but mostly because you can tell from the pattern of scales that make up the inner lining of this sheet that the animal that was used to create this bed cover is not a surface creature, so to speak. If you imagine that there is, the beasts and other animals that are making up sort of the surface plane of forests, deserts, and likewise that would be around the continent, in the caverns deep, there is this, known but not well documented locale known as the Underdark, where various monstrosities and aberrations of horrifying origin lurk and reside, but otherwise behave functionally like any other sort of creature. You suspect that the creature that makes the cover here belongs to that sort of biome, which, of course, is outside of your immediate understanding.
This is a dragon.
I just gotta say, who the fuck makes a bedroll out of scales?
Yeah.
That sounds
Evan, this is a dragon.
Dragon.
It's a
Yeah.
dragon. It's gotta be a dragon.
if you imagine the comforter that makes up the cover of this bed the surface of it makes a simple like basically a simple cloth linen sheet with purple dyes, but stuffed inside of it, as opposed to feathers and such, are the crushed scales of some sort of creature.
Dragon.
It's because dragons are your favorite enemy. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that this creature is not a dragon.
Ah. Man. Okay. I don't want them.
I don't know how the fuck you would, like, lore-wise say that dragons are your favorite enemy when you're...
No, because this is unfair. We didn't have my lore set when we did that.
You made your character sheet. You said favorite enemy dragons.
Yeah, but we did favorite dragons for like the first 2 things we did.
All right. Are you guys doing anything in particular with this lake with these giant crabs who have sort of started to huddle together and actively avoid you?
Jeff gives Ragnar a look like, do we kill the crabs kind of look.
Murder the crabs?
It's been a while since I had seafood.
Alright,
But I think they're harmless.
But it would be fun.
You know, the number one rule of dungeon delving, have fun.
Plus, you have a rock to open them up real good.
I do.
And who knows, there might be something interesting in the lake, maybe more crabs, but I mean, we can deal with that.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk forward and see. Well, I want to get myself close to the edge there. Walk over and see if there's anything in the nice little lake here.
Cool. Give me a perception check with disadvantage. Do you have dark vision?
No, but I have a torch.
Okay, so you take your torch and basically hover it over the lake and try to peer as deep as you can. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I would also like to peer because I do have dark sight.
In that case, just give me a normal perception check.
Okay, I'm not good at perception. I have no eyes.
Oh no.
Perception. Plus 0, I believe. 7.
All right. The both of you try to peer into the lake, and as I mentioned before, you cannot clearly see. You can't see the bottom of it. It seems that this lake goes down fairly deep. It is clear enough that you can see the occasional crab scuttering around the edges, grabbing onto the smoothened stone that allows the water to gush forward from whatever its actual source is, but you cannot see down the bottom. All you can tell is based on the few bits of rocky outcropping that you can make out, its jagged form protruding from the edges, and the crabs that scutter around using those as holds to help it climb up and down. The lake has to go at least about 50, 40 feet deep, maybe more.
Jeff, you know my rule. More than 10 feet deep, we say fuck that shit.
You have any oil on you?
Why, yes. What are you planning?
What's Quentin and Fawn doing right now?
Fawn is just very sad and is not letting him get whatever bedroll he wants.
I think Quentin has given up on that bed now that Quentin knows it's not a dragon.
I still want
Okay. You guys can give me contesting athletics checks.
Hey, this is an argument. Just give me the bed.
Sat on it. I'm sat on this bed.
Get off the bed.
No.
Why? that eventually.
This is the most dysfunctional adventuring group I've ever seen. Actually, that's not true. This is about an average adventuring group.
I got all day. I'll
I
wait
gotta
right in
get
the
off
spot.
of it. I'm lying down on this bed now.
I'll stand right here and wait. You gotta get off eventually.
All right. All right. All right. You guys are doing that. Oh, what does Jeff and Ragnar do with this oil? I'm curious.
I hand him my flask of oil.
Okay. How much oil is in the flask of oil?
Isn't it just like a few ounces?
I mean, what's your typical flask size?
Can I BP oil spill this water?
I don't think a single oil flask would be enough to really a pint. Okay, so 2 cups, which is 16 ounces. A pint of oil would cover along water probably a 2x2 square.
Okay. 2x2, huh?
So you could set with a 1, 2, 3, with about 4 pints, which is 2 quarts of wow, we're using a lot of freedom units right now, but with 2 quarts or 4 flasks of oil, you could set the entire lake on fire.
How many flasks do you have? Just one? There are a lot of partial. There's no way I could.
Okay, I'm not the only one who heard that.
There are a lot of partial squares on the edges.
Yeah. So I'm trying to count them, and I'm saying like 4 flasks is enough to cover the because there's like a 2x2 square, a 2x2 square, a 2x2 square here, and then like the 4th flask would cover like all the nooks and crannies.
Most importantly is the nooks and crannies, but I don't know how I would have to run around the lake to do that.
You'd have to take your flask and run around the edge of the lake, pouring it around you and make a ring of oil.
Yeah.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
And I kind of want to. I kind of really want to.
Oh my gosh.
Are you sharing this information with Ragnar?
There's like a whole half of the dungeon you haven't explored yet.
Yes, I am sharing this with Ragnar.
We could see if the goblins have more oil.
Oil.
I'll get started.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the close edge.
Yeah. And
So
how do you
consider-
move? Do you move clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise, starting here. And then-
Okay.
I guess I'll start walking off and seeing
What's going on?
if I can find more oil.
All right.
Oh, also, I'm going to grab this torch that is on the wall. So
All right.
if I need to, I can slam the fire before, like, he's back.
All right. You have a torch in your possession.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to want you to give me a animal handling check, Jeff. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and reveal some more of the area for our good pal Ragnar, who is actually exploring the dungeon as you imagine they would do. You see that there is a. Hold on. Let me just get
I
a.
feel that in my bones.
What happened? You come across a fork. You come across a fork in the hallway. You can either turn left or keep going straight ahead.
I'll turn into this pathway here.
Great. You turn to the pathway and you see what looks to be like a mess hall. A large brass cooking pot lies in the room immediately to your left, and across the corner, or across the side in the opposite corner of the room, you see what looks to be a series of cages with many giant crabs inside. Peering inside the pot, you would see, of course with a roaring fire over it, you would see the remains of a giant crab that was seemingly steamed and boiled inside.
Jeff, we already have food here.
So Jeff, you are moving clockwise and pouring the oil. Now you were going counterclockwise then. All right. So in this scenario, your animal handling was rather poor, and this means that what?
Oh, quite poor. Yes.
Yes. So this means, of course, the crabs were particularly frightened of you. As they move around the corner, as you approach them, you get closer and closer, and eventually, instead of circling around, they become a little too frightened of your approach, and instead of circling around you, simply dive into the lake.
Perfect. Ideal.
Now, you going into the room, Ragnar, you also see a few other things that you find peculiar. You see what looks to be some sort of symbol, a few circles drawn in white chalk, the purpose of which is unclear. You're not a particularly... Are you trained in Arcana?
In Arcana, give me 1 second here. I am.
You are trained in Arcana. Well, it is peculiar to you that this chalk drawing that you see here doesn't really reflect any runes or special diagrams that you would expect to see from any sort of magic scribing, which is, of course, the first instinct that comes to your mind when you see such a thing. You also see on the opposite corner over here what looks to be a few disheveled pieces of playing cards, carelessly discarded.
Well, would it be easy to take a leg out of the pot here?
Yeah, it's simple enough to just douse the fire if you have any sort of water.
I only have holy water, and we're not using that.
Well, it's simple enough to take one of the many buckets that are in the dungeon and fill it with water from the lake that you could use to douse the flames, which would allow you to take the pot safely for the most part. I'm assuming you wear gloves or have some way to cover your hands.
Okay to use the lake water.
And yeah, from there it's easy enough to take the remains of the giant crab that still are here and just rip its legs and enjoy yourself some nice seafood.
I literally just want to eat a crab leg while inspecting the circle a little bit closer.
Okay. Give me any sort of intelligence check. It can be investigation, arcana, or religion. And what are you doing in the meantime, Jeff?
Did you say that I can do this entire perimeter with the one flask, or no?
You only 2 flasks of oil to do so.
Okay. I'm going to go around this side and finish like the semicircle closest to the door.
Okay.
No way out.
No way out. You're trapped here.
Okay.
So in this case, Ragnar, I see you've rolled your 18 Arcana. And as I mentioned before, you are trained in Arcana, but still, doing your best to recollect the various studies you've made on rituals of various schools of wizardry, you still can't quite place what is going on here. It is starting to become clear to you that this is not an actual arcane insignia. It's probably something else, like an actual just cave drawing.
Telling you, it's goblin hopscotch.
Goblin hopscotch is not out of the question.
Would Ragnar have the intelligence to do that?
cutting to Fawn and Quentin.
Hi.
Anything happening here?
I'm packing up the bedroll. He's too far away to stop me.
All right. You take a moment to grab the bedroll and quickly stuff it into your backpack. It is absolutely filthy, but you're sure you could clean it and wash off some of it, and it could sell for something in town.
I would just like to sleep nicely.
Do you not have a bedroll of your own?
I mean, I do, but this one's fancy.
Fair enough.
I'm a fancy gal.
Anything else?
There's something in this fucking room and I know it. It's so aggravating. I'm gonna be like, Quentin, I'll maybe give you the bedroll if you find the thing in here for me.
Oh, what a deal. Hold on, I'm right here. Alright, you want me to investigate roll?
Sure, I'll let you roll an investigation, but that's it. No more investigations after this.
Wah!
See, I'm gonna win this, don't even worry. Okay, listen.
You did not win this. Narrator, he did not win this. You personally think the most interesting thing about this room is the rack full of clubs, maces, and other blunt weaponry that is on the right side of the room. You cannot find any secret passageways, any hidden compartments. It does seem to be the sleeping quarters of the boss goblin, but this may not have been the secret room he was talking about.
Okay.
What are the maces and all that?
Yeah, there's a collection of maybe 2 maces, 2 clubs, a great club, and a handful of pebbles, seemingly ammunition for a sling.
Just show me where they are. I'm gonna stand right in front of them and look at them.
Right here.
Right here?
As soon
Okay.
as she realizes she can't find anything, she's leaving and going to check out
Yeah,
anything
you
else.
can't find anything. Hey, where'd the bed
You
go?
can't find anything either, motherfucker.
Did you take the bed?
I did
She
take
straight
the
up took the bed.
What the fuck?
You're too far away and weren't paying attention. That's your fault, not mine.
This is how I get ready to hold stuff. For me, I just say I want stuff. I'm
Alright.
like, this bone. Ray's like, no, my bone. No, I'm like, okay.
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, what else is happening? It's worth noting that the crab inside the pot in the lower left corner room is very dead and very edible. You think it actually went pretty well with a little bit of rock salt. But the crabs that are inside the cages are very much alive, and they make mild, squirmy chatter as they see you feast on the leg of their comrade.
Yeah, I'm not really paying them any mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna attempt to goblin hopscotch this.
You're gonna play Goblin Hopscotch.
I'm gonna try to figure it out the rules.
I as a DM, I will tell you, I did not plan for that at all. The best you could imagine is looking at the circles that make up the sort of, top down, left, right. What do they call it? The cordial, not the diagonal, but the other ones, the orthogonal.
Cardinals.
The orthogonal directions. You see that they represent the. They seem. Oh, is it cardinal? Oh, maybe it's cardinal directions. The cardinal directions. You imagine that they appear like they might represent the phases of the moon, and so you might try to hop between one phase of the moon to the other, trying to keep rhythm. You quickly realize that because the hopscotch is quite small, you circle through the phases of the moon rather quickly, hit the center with a flourish, and don't know what to do next. You seem like you're done.
I'm just gonna kick the middle and then walk away
All right.
with crab in hand.
All right. You kick the middle, and a chunk of what do they call it? Gravel kicks up under your hoof, and you saunter away with a crab leg still in hand. Jeff?
I was expecting that to be like a portal or something, so as soon as I walk in, I just get boom.
Yep. Jeff, you've got the perimeter half surrounded.
All right, I'm going in from the back.
All right, you're gonna dive in and what? Try to hunt the crabs?
It's important to note that I'm leaving my hot torch here.
Yep.
Actually, I'll put it right back on its like torch.
Yep.
thing.
Of course, I deleted it instead of just hiding it. So I'm just gonna draw this red line.
You could just take the torch from the entrance.
I could, but I'm lazy.
Okay. Anyway, I go blob mode and stealth into the water.
All right, give me a stealth check with advantage. All right, and what are you trying to do here?
I am just trying to see what's going on. If there's anything worse than crabs, and if there's not worse than crabs.
Do you have a swimming speed?
I don't know.
I assume you don't, which means that in the water you swim at half speed.
Okay.
Water is kind of like difficult terrain for you.
Yeah, I don't think I have a swimming speed, but I can check that on the Wikidot real quick.
In the meantime, Ragnar, you have not visited the room to your left.
Yeah, we'll go pop over here. Just munching on crab.
I do not have a swimming speed, however, I can hold my breath for 1 hour.
Oh, you can hold your breath for an hour. That's good. So, Ragnar, you find what looks to be some sort of armory. It is lined with a few paintings, crudely drawn, that seemingly, have some sort of goblin writing indicating where things belong. You see a few special places of note. You'll notice that on this divot here, there seems to be a sturdy suit of plate armor, glowing with some sort of purple enchantment. It looks very similar to the armor that the goblin boss was wearing before his untimely demise. However, the suit of armor is rather small, fitting for a goblin, but not so fitting for anyone else that happens to be in here. On this divot, you see a series of small shields that the goblins were holding on to in order to improve their defenses. They're basically simple wooden shields. Here you see several bundles of rope. Some of them seem to be latched across each other, and you can see a few lead weights that seem to be tied onto the ends of the ropes.
He died.
Oh, whoops. I was not on push to talk. I have push to talk on. Where'd you lose me?
The rope
After the shields.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of ropes here. Some of them are laid in along each other, and you can spot that on the ends of some of the ropes seems to be lead weights tied along. And then finally, the most interesting thing is this table, which seems to have various vials of differing colors.
Oh, interesting.
Man, after all that crab, I'm parched.
All right.
Go over to these potions and see what's going on.
All right. You count 2 green potions, 2 orange potions, 3 red potions, and 3 blue potions.
Are any of them labeled?
No.
No.
Well, rip me, I guess.
Well, they are labeled, but they are labeled in a language you don't understand.
I understand. Common, Minotaur, Draconic, and Deep Speech.
No.
Damn.
Languages, shoot.
Quentin, you're still observing the rack full of clubs and sling ammunition and maces. Are you planning to take any of them with you?
I'm gonna pull on them.
All right, you pull on them. You have what?
All of them.
Okay, In your inventory, mark that you have 3 maces, 2 clubs, 1 great club, and 50 bullets
Jesus,
of
it's
sling
not taking
ammunition.
them.
Oh,
I
oh
think
wait.
he meant he's gonna pull the rack forward.
Oh, you pull the rack forward. There is a bare wall behind it, caked in slightly less dust than the rest of the wall.
No, not a secret lever. Don't
No,
worry.
no, there's something. There's gonna be.
You repeat this process with every weapon in the rack. Sometimes a weapon rack is just a weapon rack.
No, there's something here.
Oh my god.
He feels it. Right. Can I just want to go around here and just like investigate the wall.
Of course. I'll go ahead and clear up the rest of this area for you.
Thank you. So wonderful. I'm just gonna do general look around.
Yep. This will take you a few minutes to do, but this is... Hold on.
You will have full vision finally. Maybe.
No.
For now.
Probably around the other side.
In the meantime, I'm gonna start
Here you are.
shoving these potions in my backpack.
Assuming
I'm
you
just
keep
gonna
going...
shoot you over here.
Yeah, oh, I was gonna say, assuming you keep going to the north, you would find a large winding, a large curved hallway
I'm
that
gonna go that
eventually
way, but
leads
just-
to...
I'm going that way. I got it. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming.
You found the stairs! Whoa!
Wow.
There's no
Can I
stairs.
have this
Oh.
corner reveal, please?
Of course you
I
can.
found them.
Please.
Jump. Good job, me.
Alright. Unfortunately, Quentin, Raemyne wins again because she is the first player to stumble upon a treasure room.
Wait, what else?
A small
What did it
chest
say?
sits on the edge of this tiny
Wait, why'd you say-
corridor.
Why was I involved? Why'd you say poor Quentin?
Well, because Ray's gonna take all this treasure before you have a chance.
I don't want the treasure.
I'm looting.
I'm only.
All right.
I only want the stuff I like.
The chest itself is locked, obviously, but probably no match for a rogue such as yourself. Give me a dexterity thieves tools check.
Now that we said that, they're gonna roll bad.
Dexterity thieves. Just you want just plain dex? Is that what you're asking?
Right. If you're proficient with
Plus
thieves tools, you
proficiency.
use your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, so you just want dex.
Yeah, plus proficiency.
Unless you're not proficient with thieves tools, which would be very strange.
It would be very strange for a rogue to not be proficient with thieves tools.
Oh wait, I am proficient with thieves tools.
Then you add 2 to that, which means you get an 8, which is actually not enough to break this lock.
Oh, well, that's a bit tragic. Can I throw this? Can I kick it out of upset?
Sure, give me a strength check.
Breaks the.
That's a saving throw, but same thing.
Yep, you kick it and you can hear the rattling of metal inside. There is clearly something inside this check.
Okay. How sturdy is the lock?
Not very sturdy. You're pretty confident that with a few whacks you could break it.
I'm taking out my hammer and my crowbar. I'm whacking the shit out of it.
All right, with a few boom, boom, you break the lock with ease. This is, of course, heard across the hall, the room, so everyone hears Ray doing this.
I was about to say, while I'm
But everyone hears Fawn
while
doing
I'm
this.
taking all the potions, am I able to like poke my head over and be like, "You want some help with that?"
Yep,
No.
you hear a few bonks. What potions do you take with you?
All of them.
All right, mark that you have 3 red potions, 3 blue potions, 2 orange potions, and 2 green potions. And yes.
as I'm finishing it with the crab leg, basically coming over, I'm gonna basically be holding one of the blue potions.
Okay, you're holding a blue potion in your hand.
Can I go to the stairs?
You want to go down on your own again?
Yeah.
Have you not learned your lesson?
No.
Okay.
All right,
Fun.
all right, Quentin, you go down the stairs, and this is what I'm going to show you. Hold on. Are you just walking down casually? Is there anything specific you're trying to do? Are you rolling down the stairs? Are you sneaking along? What's the plan?
You beat me to it.
I'm gonna skip every other step.
All right, you're going to hop, skip, baloo, and go down the steps. This is what you find.
Dexterity
You go.
save right now.
No. Zombie's fine. You're going to skip down the stairs, and the stone walls that make up the stairs are going to start to corrode as you continue down, probably 2 or 3 stories. What was originally slate and gravel starts to become more muddy and earthy in nature.
Oh, everybody can see this?
Things become everyone sees this,
Okay.
but this is what your character sees. You find yourself at the bottom of the stairs facing this large wooden doorway with 2 handles, one on each side, as well as a few divots. The door is carved and depicts a scene of a powerful wizard with a large wand bringing it up to the sky and engulfing the sky in flame.
Can I okay, so it's a wooden door, right?
It is a wooden door.
Is it like in poor shape or is it like perfect?
It looks to be in fairly decent shape, which is uncharacteristic for the doors that you've seen thus far.
Mm-hmm. So like I can put my ear up to it and hear anything, right?
You could try. I would want you to roll a perception
Can we
check.
investigate? Oh, perception. Okay.
Yes. While you're doing that, we're gonna switch back to what is going on with Fawn and Ragnar.
Need some help with that?
Fuck.
No, I got it.
You sure?
I mean, it's open. She gestures. Like, it's fucking open.
All right.
I'm gonna-
Fawn, it's worth noting you opened the door. Are you trying to hide what's inside from Ragnar at all?
I wouldn't be physically, like, maybe blocking the vision with my body a little bit, like standing in front of it, but I wouldn't be obviously, like, covering the chest with my whole body.
Nay, my precious. No, in that case, Ragnar, make a simple perception check.
All right. That's a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
This simple perception check, excuse me.
Yes. All right. Well, you're not actively trying to hide anything, so it's very clear to both Ragnar and yourself that the chest is full of coins. It is a traditional treasure chest full of various copper, silver, and gold pieces scattered around. It's hard to count and quantify exactly how much treasure is in here. But you can tell just from your roguish instincts that there's gotta be at least 1,000 gold's worth of currency, maybe more.
I will scoop this shit up in my backpack. I'm not even caring about the man behind me.
There's
this shit up.
There is a lot of coins in this chest. Quite too much for a single person to carry in a pouch by themselves.
Can I like go over and pick up the chest?
No. If I see him coming near, I'm gonna close the lid and sit on it.
Oh my god, you're so spiteful.
I'm sure I have more than enough strength to pick you up as well.
You have
I'm sure, but
you
you're
have a
not
moment.
opening this while I'm
You have a
clasping it.
you have a
Please,
moment
Lee,
to
you
grab
said
a
throw you off.
you have a moment to grab a handful. 85 gold pieces are yours before you are forced to defend your stake by sitting on the chest.
So, why are you rushing me like this?
I
In
mean,
the-
we could just carry it with us.
In the meantime, Sigbur.
You're gonna leave Rocky 4 behind?
I got 2
Oh,
hands.
now all of a sudden you care for Rocky. The
What's it look
I
like
mean,
down
we
here?
can just take the thing in the chest instead.
That looks like a lot.
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
just want all the gold. Just grab the chest.
We could always put Rocky on top of it and make sure no one else takes it while we make our way back.
no, I don't think that's very safe. I think, honestly, I feel a lot more comfortable with it in my pockets.
It looks like
I
a
wish
lot
I
in
had
your
it,
pockets.
'cause I have such a good idea.
I
what?
know.
I'm gonna put Rocky down.
Please switch to me.
And
so
I am
can get
just
my
gonna-
shit done, and then
Yeah.
move on.
Yeah. I'm trying to switch to you as soon as these guys are done with their immediate conversation.
I'm just gonna sit down on the rock, just cross my arms, pop open the cork of the one blue vial and just start drinking.
Cool. We're gonna figure out what happens to that blue vial after we see what's going on with Sigbur. Sigbur, you have been swimming in the ocean for this lake for a few minutes. You can see that it goes deeper, 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 even deeper. You see that the lake starts to tighten, widen, curve around, and then tighten a bit more. Crabs start to form around you and follow you curiously as you swim down. You've gone down at least 60, 80, 90 feet and further. You eventually get to the point where you can start to make out just barely the sea floor, and you are finding that it's going to expand into a whole nother area. Do you continue?
No. I have another question. Well, actually, before I answer that, I have another question.
Yeah.
If I were to absorb the water with the oil in it.
Water with the oil in it?
Yes, into my body.
Okay, I don't think there's any water with oil, is there? Hey, Angel, how you doing? I thought I'm sorry, I may have misunderstood. I assumed that you were laying the I thought you were laying the oil along the border of the lake, but not inside the water.
Can I reabsorb it into my body?
Can you reabsorb the oil into your body?
Yes.
Music audio is louder? Let me fix that. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, but while you have the oil inside of you, you are poisoned. It's a simple condition. Yo! Hey Olivia, how's it going? Thank you for the lurk.
I have
playing
advantage
D&D.
on saving throws against being poisoned.
Oh.
And
Are you
I have
immune?
resistance
Are you
acid
immune
and
to the poison condition?
I am not immune to the poison condition.
All right. I'm not
take the
saying.
poison
Yeah.
condition.
You won't be taking any poison damage. But you will be suffering from the poison condition, which means disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, as the oil does its best to separate your cells, and you kind of have to flumble around to keep it inside you and contained. You know, it's a bit while you hold on to it, it is harder for you
The second
to.
part of that plan is I have, as a plasmoid, I have the natural ability to clean myself out. Correct?
Yeah. You could always expunge what's going on. So while you're holding on to the oil, you're poisoned. But at any time, you can just release the oil.
Can I expunge it back into the container?
You would have to leave the water first.
Yes. Okay, so I could leave the water, get all the oil, put it back into the container, and not have wasted the oil.
Yeah, you would waste traces of oil, but not enough for it to matter.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the water, do that.
All right, you escape the water, being slightly more aware of the vast underwater network that lies just under your feet.
Gotcha.
And you return
but I just wanted to know.
You return the oil to your flask, and you have your torch right next to you, which I assume you take.
I'm gonna leave the torch. I don't need it.
Okay.
I am going to follow the sounds of argument if they're still occurring.
Yeah. It would be probably around now as you return and leave the cavern that you would start to hear the banging of Fawn breaking the chest and the ensuing argument. Before we finish what's going on, Quentin, you did your best to keep your head through the door, but you hear nothing. It is dead silent on the other side of that door. If anyone is there, they are not home at the moment. So returning to that third floor. Yeah, you're not hearing anything despite. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Angel. Yes, despite pressing your ear against the door, you do not hear anything out of the ordinary. Even the ambience of the cavernous region right behind you seems to echo throughout and cancel out and obscure any sounds that might be coming from the other side of the door.
Okay, I just want to if it's possible.
Huh?
If it's possible, I just want to open both of them at the same time. Like you said, there's.
All right. You take the door firmly in your grasp and push or pull, and it doesn't budge.
Ah.
Is it possible for me to break the door?
Give me an athletics check.
Okay, I got this, guys.
All right. You muster your strength and give the door a solid kick and a shoulder check. But again, it does not budge, simply refuses to move. Looking at the door and feeling it around, you note that the door seems to be, again, particularly well made, sturdy. It has no keyhole, for it cannot be picked, and it doesn't seem to have any sort of way for you to properly manipulate it. There's no handle for you to turn, simply a bar for you to grab onto and pull. It seems like this door is barred in some way. The locking mechanism is a little unclear to you.
Can I investigate the room down here? Or?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I got this again.
All right. You investigate the area around you, starting with the door, because it is the one that seems to be the most lavishly made compared to the dirty soot that makes up the walls of this floor. Again, it depicts a quite violent scene of a powerful wizard raising his wand in the air and engulfing the sky in flame. You make a note that the wood is carved very delicately as the scene transitions from the castle and the sky in flame to the wizard himself. And then finally becomes a particularly fine detail, carefully and precisely carved as the wand itself is formed. You make a note that the wand that the wizard is holding seems to be immaculately crafted, made, not matching any of the actual, not matching the rest of the illustration, and it itself seems to be of special note. As you inspect it a bit closely, you find that the wand itself is not actually part of the illustration at all, but is actually an object embedded into the door.
So can I take it out?
Yes, you can take your hand and try to pry the wand out of the door.
What do you want? What do you want for a roll?
No, I don't want to roll.
Okay. So do I take it out?
Yes.
Oh.
You pry the wand out of the door and you feel a magical energy emanating from the wand. And as well, as soon as you pry the wand from the door, you can hear some sort of mechanism occurring or sounding off from within the door itself.
Mm-hmm. So can I open it now?
You can open and you can take your hand upon the bar and pull, and the door swings wide open.
Nice.
One moment. Oh, what? Hold on.
It's almost there.
There you go. And you see this.
I'm scared. Oh, never mind.
Seemingly a room with a wall straight in front of you that curves out. The door, the large room continues to the left and bounds a corner. A small divot of wall etching out to your left, and the spot itself curves out at the far right edge. You of course spot, as Strom is noting, a lever of some kind appears at the tip of the wall that is slanted to you.
Mm-hmm.
While you're doing this, or while you're figuring that, let's switch to for a moment back to the rest of the team, who are, I think, dealing with this treasure chest. You drink this blue potion, Ragnar, and what does a blue potion do? Let's see. Was it orange, red, green, and blue? Yes?
Yep.
Yeah. In that case, you feel rejuvenated.
Oh.
You feel rejuvenated as your fatigue slips from you and the... Have you suffered any wounds?
Don't think so.
Yep. You simply feel rejuvenated then. You would recover some HP, the number of which you're not sure of because you were not injured, but you can tell clearly that there's some sort of potion of healing.
Ooh. So, blue is not what I thought it was gonna be.
I don't know what you thought it was gonna be.
Invisibility.
Oh. You gotta give someone invisibility at level 1? I would.
I mean, it would have been funny. That's what I thought the red potions were gonna be. Oh, these are gonna be healing potions. I'm not gonna drink one of those.
Alright, what else is happening?
I would like to arrive.
You have arrived. You have arrived just in time to see Ragnar drink this potion and be pleasantly surprised, or maybe disappointed.
What's all the yelling about?
I mean, there's no yelling.
Okay, arguing.
Yeah.
I have
The
ears,
loud
but I don't
sounds
have
you
ears.
the loud sounds you heard was the tonk kong of Fawn breaking the lock on this chest, and then you may have
What's
heard
all
like
the, bonking about and the mumbling.
We just found some things.
Oh, do you need them saved?
Yeah, I was gonna carry some myself, but you know, the big boy here just wanted to carry it all. But we couldn't leave Rocky 4 behind.
I can keep it nice and safe.
I'll grab some, you can grab some.
All right, I'll go walk up.
All right. So how are you guys splitting this treasure?
I'll grab the thing that looks most expensive immediately.
I would like to dive into the treasure and try and absorb all of it.
All right. What is your strength, Jeff?
My strength is my strength is 10, but the important part is I don't want to pick it up. I just want to dive into the chest and be filled with it.
Right, you're absorbing it, yes?
Yes, I'm not picking it up.
But absorbing it is still carrying it.
Yes, but I don't care about the weight because I'm not going to stand.
Yep,
I'm not going to move.
I see. In that case, Fawn, I'm going to give you an acrobatics check as you dive and grab as much of the loot as you can before this occurs. All right, you again grab a few more fistfuls of cash. You grab another 225 gold pieces worth of coinage before the rest of it becomes submerged in Jeff's utterly bloated body.
Dude, what the fuck?
I would then like to retreat into my genie's vessel.
Okay, you have... All right, what the heck goes, Fawn, as this tiny... Well, not tiny anymore. Practically swollen plasmoid suddenly vanishes in a poof of smoke, and in its place remains only a water skin.
I'm picking up the water skin, I'm shaking it and being like, what the fuck? Get back out here!
All right, shake, shake, shake.
Tell her to carry
I
it.
like barely feel that, I thought.
No, but I mean,
Yes,
it doesn't do anything, but it's of course clearly noticeable by Jeff.
Yes, inside my genie's vessel, I will deposit the gold, which, if I math it out, 225 and 85 is 310, correct?
300.
No, that's a lot more. That's not 300.
Yes, Fawn should have taken about
310.
310 gold's worth
Okay,
of
310,
coinage.
and then what, 1,000?
Can the genie's vessel hold other objects?
It can.
Oh. How much can it hold?
Any objects left in the vessel remain there until carried out.
There's no limit?
If the vessel is destroyed, every object stored there harmlessly appears
All right.
in the unoccupied
Well,
spaces.
Well, in that case, you dump the remaining.
Here's the important part. The interior of the vessel is an extra-dimensional space in the shape of a 20-foot radius cylinder.
20-foot radius
high.
cylinder. Okay, that's okay. So there's a volume limit, but the coins are not that large. You can fit the rest of the coinage in there. It piles down and forms maybe a 3-foot high, or no, 20-foot radius. No, it forms a thin layer over the floor. But you do take the rest of the coinage. Fawn, you got 310 gold pieces worth of currency.
690.
No, you get 1,190.
Jesus. Okay.
Why have you done this? Why?
Because you're
Why have
greedy.
you done this? I understand that. This man is
Greedy.
greedier.
Yeah, that's usually how you combat being someone when you're being greedy.
I need to add this to my inventory.
Yes.
I need a section of my inventory that is inside my.
Yeah, inside the genie's vessel.
I'm gonna add it to my notes inside
That's fair.
Genie's vessel.
All right. As Fawn
How much
shakes
did you say?
1,190.
1,190. Yes, there were 1,500 gold pieces worth of currency total in that chest, which was supposed to be split evenly among all of you. But of course, we know that's not how it works here.
Hey, I'm always down to split money.
It is about this time that you guys are dealing with the absolute sham that has been the highway robbery of the group as a whole, that you all remind yourselves, hey, we haven't seen Quentin in a while.
Oh no. They don't know what direction I've gone in, do they?
Despite the fact that
Fawn would have
I
seen
like
you
to
go
use-
towards the hallway as she made her way to the treasure room.
Fuck.
Yeah, despite the fact that I would like to use the entire duration of my bottled respite, I am going to, knowing full well that my vessel could be destroyed, exit ASAP as soon as. And I
Yep.
guess. And I guess. I don't get it immediately back. Fawn is still holding it?
Yeah. You leave the genie's vessel, which just means that you're here, and then Fawn has possession of your water skin.
Hey, I need that back.
I need the gold back.
Well, you can't get it. I can't even go
Well-
back in there for another fucking 24 hours.
Then I'll hold this for 24 hours.
I can't cast spells without it.
That's tragic. And phone's just gonna.
I would give it back to him if I were you.
She's walking
Well-
away.
This is a lesson that needs to
Alright,
be
I'm
learned.
gonna. I guess I have to grapple her, right? To get it?
Right. Do we need to roll initiative?
I can't cast
This is
spells,
so
but I do just want
stupid.
to grapple.
Oh my god, the PvP is
Why
real.
can't- Ray, just be a part of the team, man.
No.
Oh my God.
All right, let's roll initiative. Yeah. All right.
If you really want to do this, I can sprint and you'll never catch me.
You'll never find me in this tiny rundown dungeon that is very
I'll
limited.
just run down the stairs past Quentin. Just start fucking
Alright.
running.
All right, 16 for Jeff, 14 for Ragnar.
Let me just quickly equip.
Oh, look at that. We're already in order.
Well, hold on. Fawn did not roll yet.
Oh,
Fawn got an 8, which means that Jeff goes first.
Alright. So, in order to take something from someone, is it grappling?
So you would need to first grapple them. And then after grappling them, you would need to spend another action to pry whatever they have from their hands. There's no explicit rule for like taking something from someone, but if they're in their hands and they're very clearly there, what I would say is you need to grapple them to force them to be within your range, and then you can perform a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm grappling.
All right. And I know that
I
as a
have
plasmoid,
advantage
you
on
have
grappling.
advantage on such a check. So give me
Yes,
2
and-
athletics checks.
I got a 10.
Okay.
What do I
Ray,
do to counteract
I
it?
need an athletics or acrobatics check.
Quamp.
All right. You try to grab Fawn, but she slips away. You still have
Okay.
movement.
I will move to
As, all right.
here.
Jeff is technically provoking an opportunity attack doing this.
I want to attack him.
Okay.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
As what you are, if I were
As a
to
blob.
attack physically, would it go through you or would it actually hit?
It would probably hit. Yeah, if you were to
It
try
would-
to attack
The way
Jeff
I
with like a
would describe
weapon.
it is it would take chunks out of me in like a slurpy, non-good way.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Basically, a plasmoid has to maintain a pretty solid and outside of mechanical concentration, plasmoids need to maintain like a pretty solid concentration on their own anatomical structure to maintain their shape, maintain their form. And every time you damage a plasmoid, you get them closer and closer to losing concentration until they become unconscious into a small gelatinous puddle, and until they finally kick the bucket and die, at which point they simply become a pile of the matter that they are, they are constructed of, no longer sentient.
Well, that's kind of cring. I'm just gonna let him go. Fuck it.
Okay. Ragnar, you're next.
All right. I'm just gonna tackle her.
All right, I'm going to need a, is there a, I don't know the tackle option. There's a shove option, which allows you to push Ray or push Fawn or cause her to go prone.
I think tackle is just
Tackle is basically I'm trying to do that while grappling.
You can pick one.
I will then attempt to grapple.
Okay.
So that is athletics for me.
Acrobatics for me, I assume.
yeah.
For grappling, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
so good.
All right, you slip away from both. All right. All right, Fawn, it is your turn. Unless you want to move, Ragnar.
Let's.
You do want to
That was
move.
right there. 5,
No, let him decide.
15, 20, 25.
Just kill Ray.
30.
Just
Basically,
kill
we're gonna-
Ray. Please don't. Please don't kill.
Then maybe don't be a thief.
Boys. You've moved, yeah?
Yep. That'll end my turn.
Bad.
That also provokes an opportunity attack, but I assume you don't take it.
Can I trip him?
Can you trip him? An opportunity attack includes an attack, and in lieu of making a weapon attack, you can make a special melee attack to shove or grapple.
Can I trip him?
Well, that would be a shove. It would be a shove that trips him as he tries to walk away from you. So
I'm
instead of
down
him
with that one.
walking
That one.
away, he trips you, and he falls prone. All right, make an athletics check. And Ragnar, you can make either an athletics or an acrobatics check of your own.
Never mind, it's fine.
Never mind.
You can
Fawn
say it.
tries to trip you, and you knock her leg out of the way.
Ain't falling for that again.
Ah.
All right, Fawn, you get to
see,
move
now
normally
it's
now.
like, Block.
All right, you sprint away from them. You have an action to dash.
Oh, she juked us.
She said she was gonna go up the stairs and then just changed her mind.
Yeah.
The jukes.
I mean, that's
The
fine.
juke's
Let's
little.
just leave her.
I wanna.
Yeah, you can get to around here.
I'll do that, and I'm
Over
gonna
the
hide.
wall.
All right, you cannot hide because you don't
I
have
hide.
you
Fuck,
do not have cunning action.
Stop trying to
Well, they saw you clearly run off in this way. They can't see you, but they know where you went.
Okay, well, because I can't hide, can I just change the direction? 'Cause I'm dumb.
All right. Yes, you can go that way. Yeah, you would be here, I think.
Yeah. One. There.
Here.
What?
Here is where you would land.
What is that you just done? That's such a mess.
just one to the left. There you go. That's where you'll be.
Okay. Yeah, it's odd.
All right. How do we want to actually handle this? Because you guys can do this all day. We have a schedule to keep.
I'm going to handle this.
All right.
We continue.
I'm gonna
Jeff.
wait,
I want the fucking Minotaur with me down here.
You
Okay,
hear you can call for Ragnar. You are still.
Ragnar.
All right.
I was gonna go down there anyway. She has to come down eventually.
All right, Jeff. What are you doing?
That's why.
I'm going to use my bonus action to put my Hex on her.
Hold on. I'm gonna need to take a look at that.
Whoa! You want to kill me?
You have stolen the most important object in my possession.
Exactly.
I didn't even kick you.
You tried.
You stole the most important object to me.
Unfortunately, Jeff, as you mentioned before, your Hex requires a material component, and you no longer have your focus, so you cannot cast Hex.
That's fine. I can cast Eldritch Blast though,
Ooh.
and I will do so.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
I do not make.
No, you do not.
All right. Shit just got real.
And to end my turn, I will move these 2 spaces.
Okay. All right, Ragnar, it is on you.
By the way,
you-
an Eldritch Blast whizzes past you and hits the wall right in front of you.
Yeah. You definitely almost got shot. Ragnar, you hear the familiar voice of Quentin calling for you on the other side of the wall. You consider joining them, but also hear the shouts of an Eldritch Blast slinging down to your right.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just moseying on over. I'm just gonna hide pretty much right here on my next turn and wait for them all to eventually
Fawn.
join up or kill each other.
I can't see that.
You see him whiz past you, but you don't see exactly where he is right now.
You're just gonna let him kill me?
You stole the one thing that matters to him.
He stole the one thing that matters to me.
You stole the
cannot keep up with
1,000
you.
things that collectively matter to me.
Yes.
I cannot keep up, therefore I don't really care anymore.
I mean, I can just run out of here if you need, but that's not gonna progress this story.
Well, then run out.
Yo.
That's
Wait, no! Not consequences for my actions!
I think we'd all prefer if you just ran out. Come on.
Not consequences for being an asshole!
okay. Okay. Let me think about this. How do I do it?
How do I get out of this?
I'm questioning. Give me a second. You know what? Fuck it. Quomp.
All right, you sprint down into the lake or towards the lake, because you made no effort to hide. Again, Jeff, you cannot see Fawn, but you hear the loud footsteps of Fawn running in the direction of the lake. You, of course, don't see her crossing your path going towards the other exits.
How do I do the measure while moving thing?
So you would use the ruler thing. It is the 6th icon on the top left. Yeah, like that.
All right.
Yeah, so...
Eldritch Blast.
Wait, your speed is 40?
Sorry, 30.
No.
I
Yeah.
can still see though.
You do... There's a little bit of cover here, though. So I'm going to give Fawn +2 AC for this.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
No, does not hit.
Oh,
Okay.
kind of close though. All right. Well, Ragnar, you make your way to the. At this point, you could easily just make your way downstairs. I'm not gonna make you do like step by step. You go downstairs.
Can we downstairs? Let's go to the downstairs area.
Fawn.
Yeah.
You're just gonna dive into the water?
No, if you want to sit back, go get it, and I throw it in.
All right, you take the genie's you take the water skin and toss it into the lake. It how heavy is the water skin?
It's empty and therefore filled with air.
I would say, yep. In that case, the water skin floats harmlessly along the water. But Fawn, you can see at the crabs, seeing you toss the water skin inside, start to make their way towards it.
Uh-oh.
I would like
I'm content with that.
I would like to note that Hex has a casting cost, not a bonus action cost.
What do you mean cost?
The
Because
cost
he
of
already
Hex
casted
is-
it.
I already cast it with my focus.
Right, but Hex says explicitly, I'll go back to verify, but Hex explicitly says, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature. I thought it said cast the spell again.
Nope.
Interesting. I don't know quite how to rule that, because I think for Hunter's Mark, it uses the phrase cast again.
Well, I would rule it that I've already cast the spell, and it says I don't have to cast it again.
All right. We'll keep that for. We'll use that from now on. So you're free to rehex as you please, but now you have more pressing matters as you see your water skin flop onto the surface of the lake.
By the way, is throwing a water skin an action?
I'm gonna say in this case it is.
Okay.
Then
Just so I
I'm
know
gonna
that if you
casually
can't
stroll back this way.
Yep.
All right. I will. It's Ragnar's turn. No, it isn't Ragnar's turn.
Ragnar at this point has left. Like Ragnar is no longer in combat.
I'm gonna stop here, and then hex Fawn.
All right, Fawn, you can
And then-
feel the curse of the warlock start to take you.
And then Eldritch Blast Fawn.
All right. There's no cover this time. That I think will hit.
Yeah, it does, and I'm fucking dead.
Don't forget to add damage from your hex.
I'm already dead.
How much health?
Dead.
What's your health in max?
9, and I
No-
took damage in the last battle.
So is it possible
hit?
for you to die outright from this?
I don't fucking know. I did say
Roll
before we did this whole
roll your
thing.
hex damage.
Roll my hex damage. Wait.
Yep, go for it.
hex,
I think it's a d6.
Ray's like, what the fuck? Bad stuff happens when
Yeah.
you do bad things?
Well, no, because it wasn't just. This dude came and took the thing I was doing, and I was like, okay, well, I have this thing in my hand. I'm gonna take this too.
I was just checking if it was I can deal. I do deal an extra 1d6.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
do
keeping
deal an
himself.
extra d6, and you would have done so before seeing what happened. You take 12 damage. What negative value are you at?
Quite a bit.
Negative.
8.
Oh my God! You do
You're
not
barely
die.
alive.
You were 1 from dying, but you are now at 0, and you are actively dying. Combat is basically over. Jeff, do you do anything about Fawn, who is now starting to succumb to the full effects of your hex? Her skin starts to turn sooty and black. The veins start to, expulse a black sludge.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's learned her lesson properly.
All right,
No,
Fawn, give me a
I
death save. Oh wait, I get to roll secret death saving throws.
I will,
Okay.
try to stabilize.
All right, give me a medicine check.
Probably not
Me?
gonna work, but
Yeah,
no,
you-
me.
you
I
only
have
need a
to
DC of-
medicine, yeah.
I think you need a DC of 10 only. Is it 10 or 15?
I think it's 10. Oh, I actually am proficient in medicine and crit saved. Or critted medicine.
Oh, you crit the medicine? In that case, yes, she is stabilized, but still unconscious.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab my thing.
Cool. Fawn, you are out for an hour or until someone else picks you up, like, you know, wakes you up.
Yep.
Okay. You can see you can see as you get closer the crabs that have been starting to circle your water skin starts to pick at it. Does your water skin have like armor class and health and such?
It does, in fact.
Yes.
Have, 13 AC and
Okay.
3 hit points.
Ooh. All right. One crab sloshes around and causes it to slip along the water into the other crab's hands, who takes it and pinches it. How much damage does this crab do? All right, the crab takes your water skin and pinches it. You can see its fabric start to unravel right before you have the chance to pry it from the crab's hands. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
All right, you manage to pry the water skin from the crab. You observe its damage and see that it only has 1 hit point left.
I am going to hiss and attempt to, well, leave the water while intimidating the crabs.
Yes, as soon as you pry the water skin from them, they're going to retreat to the water themselves.
Okay. I guess I just leave Fawn here.
All right, Fawn takes a dirt nap.
She's at what? 0 HP, 1 HP.
She's at
No,
0
she's at
HP,
1
but she's stable. When she wakes up again, either through your support or on her own, she will come back with 1 HP.
Let her wake up on her own.
It's gonna take an hour. That's a long time.
Nah, I'm okay with the win. I got nothing.
Holy shit!
I will absorb my
And
item back
flashbacks
into
from my
me.
earlier games. All right.
My vessel is going into my tummy.
Yep. You've got
so
your
that it
vessel
can't
on you.
be easily grabbed. And then I'm going to wake her up with a good old pat.
All right.
Not a slap, not a damaging slap.
It's
Just a light-
yeah. It's worth noting you spend an action to shake her awake, Fawn. You feel you feel utterly wrecked. The hex, by the way, is no longer on you because you were reduced to 0 hit points. But you feel sickly and sort of gouged necrotically as the plasmoid starts to regain, shifts along and basically gets you to wake up in whatever manner the plasmoid chooses. You're at 1 hit point.
What am I supposed to do in this fucking situation?
I don't fucking know. This is the DM like player level of trust where it's like, I trust you guys to play along. Oh no.
I don't fucking know from here.
Look, we made a
There's just
friend. Oops.
Sort of yeah, he's just sort of gently jostling you, and
No, I was kicking
Do we,
you back and be like, I'm fucking gone. Don't come near me.
Do we want to? This is a weird impasse we're in. Do we want to take a short break and talk about it before we continue the session on stream?
I am down, yeah.
sure.
Makes the most sense to me. Guys, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be returning and understanding what the heck's going to happen narratively. Because wow, do you remember that time in Lord of the Rings where Frodo like tried to steal like the Wonder Bread from Sam and then he fucking stabbed him?
Never seen
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that was a weird show. That was a weird movie. I think I got the bootleg version. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.
My character hasn't even shown up.
Hello, hello. We are returning. All right, we're returning. We've had a chance to discuss it as a proper team of narrative experts. So
Oh my god.
we're rolling back things just a little bit, just for a second or two. Jeff, we're going back to the moment Jeff recovered his water skin and sees the unconscious Ray on the floor and managed to stabilize her. She's still unconscious at the moment. And the idea is that Fawn needs to feel better in some way. So, Jeff, you have your water skin. You have Fawn lying unconscious. You can tell, of course, she's clearly wounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my bud from. Is he downstairs already, or is he?
Yeah. He would
Yeah.
be downstairs by now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Admin.
pad
What?
my way downstairs.
So since all this has been taking place, do you think my character would have enough time to like go up to the lever?
Yeah. You got plenty of time to go up to the lever. So let me explain what happens before Jeff actually gets there. So going back here, you Ragnar went down after you called him, and you would have a few precious a precious minute or so to do whatever you wanted to do in this room before Jeff arrived proper. The adventures of Quentin and Ragnar.
Yes.
Your 60 seconds of fame starts now.
I wanna go up and just pull it. No remorse. No
All right.
thought. I like
All right.
levers.
You take the moment and you pull the lever. Oh, whoa, excuse me. Oh, wait a second. I realized that there's something wrong here. This should have been... Actually, there are two levers. And this second lever should be... I don't know why this is not where it's supposed to be. The second lever is supposed to be... Oh, wait. Now I realize why. Forget I said anything. All right.
There's only one lever.
Yeah, there's only one lever. There's only one lever. There's only one lever. Wow, I'm a bit of a goober. Sorry. You pull the lever, and you could hear whirring and stirring coming from your left. Something happens to this wall in this direction, but you can't see physically what happens. The moment you pull the lever, that sound starts to whir. You hear clattering. You hear the shifting, grinding of wood and metal. For a moment, it starts and then repeats itself, whirring and stirring, and you see the lever that you just pulled start to reset itself and match your original position.
I don't understand. I'm confused.
You pull the lever, something happens,
Right.
you hear something in this direction, the exact effects of which you cannot see,
Okay.
and then after a few seconds, it closes, or I shouldn't say it closes, but whatever sound that happened here repeats itself, stirring and whirring again, and the lever that you pulled down pulls itself back up.
Okay.
Ragnar, are you doing anything?
No, just waiting on our teammates.
Okay. Quentin?
Oh, do you want me to do something?
Yeah, you spent.
Okay.
Yeah, you did something, and then it did a thing.
I wanna like go back and like go over here if I can.
All right,
whatever's
you
over
go around here, and you spot a few different things.
Can I go in or?
Well, let me reveal the thing.
Ooh.
You reveal a small. I mean, you could barely call it a hidden passageway, but you could see a small corridor that loops around in a sort of spiral pattern. You see two levers, one on the ground, a strong, large lever that spans several feet up. It is very macabre, with a large skull resting at the top where the grip would be on the lever. You see a second lever, similar to the lever you saw on the outside wall, further along on the inside.
I want to pull the skull.
All right. All right, you
That
go
sounds
over to
fun.
you go over to the skull and crank the lever. Similar to the other one, similar to the lever you pulled before, it cranks. You hear some sort of whooshing and swirling sound coming from across the wall, and then the lever again resets itself soon after.
What the fuck? Man, can't catch a break. Can I pull the other one as well?
You pull this lever?
Yep.
Okay, you go and pull this lever. You hear again whirring and stirring from this direction, similar to what you had before. Before it repeats, and then again the lever resets. Ragnar, when this happens, you happen to see that the door that makes up this large wall with wood reinforced by small bits of steel actually opens slightly, revealing... Oh, pardon me. Revealing... Uh-oh.
You good there?
Yes, I'm good. Revealing under the door. You see this door open for just a few seconds, revealing a second door in the path before, once again, as I mentioned, the sound occurs again, and the door that was recently opened slams shut once more as the lever resets.
Okay. So.
It is about this
Ragnar's
time
good to
that
see.
Jeff makes his appearance
Damn.
at the third floor.
I'll toddle on up to Ragnar, my good little pal Ragnar, and kind of just nudge him in the knee.
Did you get it back?
Yeah, you might need to go pick up the thief lady though.
How badly is she fucked?
Stay stable.
Barely.
Define fucked.
I'm gonna set the rock down and go and pick her up.
You say goodbye to Rocky 4.
But I
For
need
now.
Ragnar's information.
All right. You make your way. I'm not gonna send you over, but you make your way to the second floor to search for Fawn.
Hope crabs don't like elf meat.
Would Ragnar have told me like the information before he left, or
Sorry,
about the door opening thing when I pulled the second lever?
Ragnar didn't say anything. No.
Yeah, no, he gave 0 fucks.
Okay, cool. I know nothing.
You do know nothing.
Also, I do apologize. I'm like trying to nurse a migraine here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
But,
So now it's just Jeff and Quentin.
Rocky 4. I'm gonna sit on Rocky 4.
Oh, and Rocky 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just gonna go pick her up and drag her back to everyone
Yep.
else.
Makes sense. I'm assuming you're gonna lift her and carry her as opposed to dragging.
Oh yeah, absolute princess
Dragging down the
carry.
stairs.
Quentin, are you doing anything in particular right now?
I want to pull it again.
All right, you pull it again, and Jeff, you see the same thing that Ragnar saw. You see this door lift. Oh wait, sorry, wrong door. You see this door lift itself, revealing a second wooden door reinforced with small amounts of steel behind it before it again closes with a harsh thud. You're not sure why that happened.
I don't even know that Quentin's down here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, that's Rocky. That's not me. Over here.
All right, you go here. I'm going to
Can I like come around?
you can, yes. In this scenario, you actually see something that catches your eye. On the far right of this corridor, you see a large marble-like pedestal, inside the center of which lies, whoa, a spooky, scary skeleton. As soon as the skeleton spots you, the skeleton takes a bow, aims it at you, and fires.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm ready.
Let's see this.
What's your armor class? Oh, he critically failed.
Okay.
It whizzes over your head and lands firmly on the wall behind you. Let's roll for initiative.
I already understand the puzzle. But only because you showed us something you shouldn't have.
Oh, you're right. I accidentally showed you something that I shouldn't have.
Wait, what did you show? Tell the team. Come on.
Nothing.
I rolled 20 initiative.
All right. Quentin?
Wait, I'm part of this battle? I don't even see the skeleton.
Yeah, that's right. That doesn't matter. You just heard the undeniable twang of an arrow,
Oh, I guess I
of a
would,
bow.
Yeah, I would see it, I guess, from my place.
Yeah.
I go like, ooh, what's happening over here?
All right. Well, wait. No, you're still here. Roll initiative,
Oh,
my
man.
guy.
Fuck.
You don't just get to move for free. What are you talking about?
I lost initiative. Where is it?
Uh-oh.
So you click on your little dude, and then on your character sheet, you click on the initiative that is in the top center.
Ah, there it is. I totally found it by myself. Don't worry. Oh, okay.
All right. Jeff, you are first. Don't worry, Fawn. You'll be coming back in a moment. Feel free to grab a snack. Ah.
How tough does this Skeller man look? Also,
This skeleton looks mildly decrepit. Is very obviously animated in some way. But probably fairly weak. It doesn't seem like it seems particularly mindless. You'll notice that it's wearing, simple leather rags, wields a short bow.
I'm not
has a
feeling
quiver on
so
its back.
great personally, so I'm just gonna, That's my. That's
All
my
right.
turn.
All right, you duck out of the line of sight of the skeleton. Hide behind and brace for the skeleton to approach you. You wait for a moment, expecting a skeleton to appear, perhaps trying to brace yourself for defense or prepared to shoot back at it once it turns the corner. You wait. The skeleton does not come. Quentin, it's your turn.
Can I just like, ooh, what's all that ruckus over here?
What's that ruckus? So what's that ruckus over there? Right, you dash
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here and peek out at the skeleton. The skeleton shoots at you as soon as you turn the
Oh,
corner.
Jesus. Does he make it?
What's your armor class?
My armor class is 12.
He does strike.
Fuck. I'm hit. How much?
The arrow sinks itself into your leg for a grand total of 5 damage.
Wow, 5 damage. I'm at 6.
All right. You still have some movement left.
I wanted to just shoot him.
No, you dashed.
Oh, I dashed? Fuck,
Yeah,
I guess
you moved like 100 feet.
It's a good move, Pete.
Wait, hold on. Let me count. You moved you moved like 70 feet.
That's not like 100.
Right, but your speed even after dashing, you probably shouldn't even have movement left, but I'm letting you get out of there.
I got behind cover. I'm good.
All right. Jeff, you saw again, we waited for the skeleton to approach, but the skeleton did not. Quentin sort of moves around and curious pokes his head around the corner and immediately gets shot by the skeleton, ducking back into cover. Hey, Felix, how you doing? Hope you're having a good time.
I'm just gonna...
Welcome to the stream.
How far up the wall is this lever?
How far up the wall is the lever? It's you can reach it from here.
I'm just gonna sit down.
All right.
Sit down against the wall.
You're just gonna lay against the wall. Fair enough.
Just gonna chill.
All right. The skeleton. Quentin, you took cover. You are worried about the skeleton's approach, but the skeleton does not come. Quentin,
What?
the skeleton does not move from its current position. You do not hear the skeleton approach. You do not see the skeleton turn the corner. You do not see the skeleton shoot. Yo, D&D homebrew. Yo, an actual world. Yo, big shout out to my boy Felix in the chat who's doing some crazy homebrew stuff. Good stuff. Good job. I'm excited to see it. I hope it goes well. Quentin, what will you be doing?
Thinking. What can I do?
A lot. You can take cover, you can shoot, you can talk to Jeff, you can charge it.
I can charge it? Yeah, let's see how that goes. I'll roll down from my cover.
Oh, I'm sure you're gonna be fine, Felix.
Wait,
what were you doing, Quentin?
What if I do that? What if I was to like roll this way, like right here, right?
Like
on the ground rolling.
like crawl.
One hand and everything. No, roll.
Okay, combat roll.
Yeah, combat roll, yeah.
All right.
And then as soon as I'm like on my stomach, I just fucking aim.
All right. As soon as you pop out of the corner again, the skeleton shoots at you.
Oh shit.
So to clarify for you, Quentin, what the skeleton is doing is what is called readying an action. So the skeleton is waiting for someone to turn the corner and shooting as soon as they approach. That is why you are being shot on your turn.
How much does it hit?
It does hit.
What the fuck? But I'm like, no.
You take 7 damage.
I'm dead.
Oh wait, you are rolling. Oh, he has disadvantage in that case. No, he does not hit.
Oh, phew.
He does not hit. Yeah, you have the chance to fire.
Do I get advantage?
Actually, if you're prone, I think you have disadvantage.
Not on ranged attacks.
Not on
if I
ranged
recall
attacks?
correctly.
I'll double check.
Yeah, double check.
No, it's all attack rolls. Have you ever tried to use a bow while prone? It's not a gun. You don't just point and click.
That's true.
Okay, so it's just a normal roll? Alright.
No, it's disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. I forgot how to do disadvantage.
Just roll 2 d20s and take the lower roll.
Okay.
All right, that's a 13 or
Isn't it a free
a
action to
17.
fall prone?
That still hits. Yeah, you fall prone. Dropping prone takes I think 5 feet of movement.
And I did 10 feet, right?
Yeah, and you crawled
Yeah.
10 feet.
So technically, you could just use half your movement, stand up, shoot, fall prone.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
This is cooler.
Yeah, I know. This is just
Well, you have to crawl here.
hypothetical
This
for
does
further-
strike the skeleton for 4 damage, but the skeleton is not dead. The skeleton
did
has
it hit?
the skeleton. You crack the skeleton's rib and it severs off of his cage.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything. I was like, if it hits him in that arm or leg or anything, he'd be like, this is gonna live.
All right, Jeff, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of wander around, take stock of things.
What?
All right.
Help me.
In the meantime, I want y'all's opinion on Felix, who's posting an item, a homebrewed magic item, time reverting pocket watch. An intricately decorated golden pocket watch with black metal pieces. It stands upon a pedestal resting in a glass case and propped on a metal model of a hand. The pedestal is engraved with runes as well as the glass case. It has a 1d... Wait, what does it do? Felix, I don't know what it does. It has a 1d100 with a 5-foot radius, and it has a cooldown of 2 days. What does it do when you use it?
Rewinds time. Maybe it's like rewinds in action.
Oh, geez.
Oh, you roll. It's a percentile dice. On a 1, the time watch sends the user back 5 minutes. On a 2 to 68, depending on what they've rolled, they wait, what? Oh, it's a more moderate number of minutes. At a 69, you get a shorter cooldown. Hold on. Whoa. Largely control of the revert watch up to 3 days. Wisdom roll for effective. Yeah. It D&D, like as a DM, rulings and like phrasing things properly is so important because your players and DMs are assholes. And if you don't word it properly, they're gonna like not know what to do, or they're gonna use it in the worst possible way. So it's better to just like understand what's going on in plain words, and then trying to what I do is I always just describe it in plain words to myself, and then convert that into like what it would be in D&D mechanics. So if you describe it in more plain English, I could probably help translate it. But aside from that, Jeff, you're investigating. What are you doing?
Just waddling around. I can't get very far. I can only get to here-ish.
Really?
In one turn? 1, 2,
You can't.
3, 4.
What if you dash?
I guess I could dash.
Oh,
to
well, you don't have
here.
to. All right, your speed is only 20 feet.
30 feet.
You can get farther than that. You can go around the
6.
corner, basically.
Okay, sure. I'll go here. 30.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that works. So you see all this stuff that Quentin has seen before. Quentin, as far as I understand, you're still prone. The skeleton will shoot you again.
Oh no.
What's your armor class again?
12.
You are struck for 3 damage.
I need some help, guys.
All right, Quentin, it's your turn. I would love to read about the creature you made, Felix. Feel free to post it. Although I know Twitch is not the best when it comes to that. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I have a Discord. I'm making a Discord, and it would be great to hear about that there.
2 enormous arrows sticking out
As well. It would probably be easier to like organize it. Okay, so you're crawling out.
So he's not moving like, at all, right?
He doesn't seem to be moving. In fact, you'll note that as the skeleton shoots around you and starts to maneuver around, the skeleton never moves beyond this circle that is engraved in the pedestal where the skeleton rests. So skeleton's maybe around here right now.
So
the beginning would probably be good, yeah.
He went around, like, was like not helping me, right? He's like, I was right next to him, going with him going away.
What?
Did I see him?
You are aware that I am not near you. Yes, correct.
Yeah, there's no amount of stealth, so you could hear the swishing and sloshing of the plasmoid moving around the corner. You don't see him, but you can tell where he went.
So I know he didn't go back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just like yell out to him, just pull that like skeleton lever?
Sure, yes.
I can't pull it because of his jello.
Pull the lever, Jeff.
Pull the lever, crunk.
All right, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
All right, Jeff, it is your turn, but at this time, I would say that, let me go ahead and bring her in. Fawn will have returned. Or, well, at least Ragnar would have returned with Fawn, the unconscious Fawn.
Unconscious.
Not there. Just like drops from the ceiling, just smothers the skeleton. All right, Ragnar, we're gonna go ahead and add you to turn order.
All right.
And we're just gonna put you right before Jeff. All right, you have an unconscious Fawn in your arms. The voidling of the one. The beast stands before you on all four legs. Its two arms are long, thin, and emitting visible shadows of smoke. Laying at rest on its sides. Laying on the ground, its torso is thin, showing its vertebrae and ribs, emitting dense dark fog. Its hands are long, digits are elongated, pure white claws adorn the tip of its fingers. Mom spaghetti! I like it. I like that flavor text. It's, I don't know what a voidling is, though. That new category is very, very interesting.
I'm gonna just drag her a little bit.
Is that a new category like monstrosity and beast and
see
such?
what I can see.
All right, you see that that zombie has, or that Quentin has his bow out. 2 arrows stuck on his appendages. He is clearly wounded, struggling to breathe at this point. You can spot out of the corner of your eye a plasmoid turning the corner into the narrow corridor on the right side of the room. And you can see Rocky 4 is exactly where you left him.
Neat.
Ah. Homebrew stuff is cool. I would definitely, I mean, of course there's no stats or anything there, Felix, but I would definitely recommend that you add a type to it. You'll notice that like if you look at the unicorn or other animals, it'll be like beast or celestial, and then in parentheses it'll specify like a subtype. Like a dragonborn might be like humanoid, draconic, or a unicorn will be celestial, fey, something like that, right? So you should use one of the existing categories, like monstrosity or aberration, and then in parentheses voidling,
Divine.
so that you can still like use the categories that exist while still keeping its identity. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Angel. I heard you guys were talking. I'm sorry, I was responding to Felix's message. What's going on?
Divine, in his pain, has decided to end his turn. And
Oh shoot!
therefore it passes to me.
All right, Jeff, it's on you. It's clear to everyone here now that the skeleton does not leave the pedestal. If it's okay with everyone, I would be willing to close combat for now and really only like have it come up if people like come and try to attack the skeleton. But now you know the skeleton kind of acts more like a trap than a creature proper.
What if I take him to the pot shop?
Then you know what? We'll keep going. You pull the lever.
I do pull the lever.
You pull the lever, Jeff. As you pull the lever, Quentin, you can peek from the corner of your head as you see,
Go here.
Jeff, the mystical sounds that Quentin had heard earlier, whoosh and wobble and whoo. To your north, you could hear it on the other side of the wall, knowing that it is the magic would have happened where the skeleton stands. Quentin, you can see glowing purple runes start to form. Yes, glowing purple runes start to form around the circle where the skeleton resides. And while you see that clearly magic is happening, what happens next might actually shock you. The rib that was broken on the skeleton when you fired at it starts to float in midair, drift along, and reattach itself to the skeleton. The skeleton has been cured.
I was so hoping that wasn't gonna happen.
Yes. So the skeleton has
guys, you
healed
got
HP and returned to its normal form.
Wait, what if we guys, game plan, right?
All right.
What if, not me, obviously.
Not me. I'm injured.
What if just like anybody, I don't care who, just like kills the skeleton like whatever way, and we put Ray in the room thing?
Why?
It heals him. What if it heals him?
Oh, okay. If it doesn't though, then Ray will be unconscious in front of a skeleton.
No, that's how we kill the skeleton.
Skeleton
Oh,
will
good
just
point.
reform.
Is it like dry bones? Road like falls apart and he gets all back together?
I have moved 10 feet. I would like to.
Yeah. Your turn's not over.
Can I pull the other lever in the same turn as I pulled the first lever?
Yeah, your action will be done to do so. You pull this lever as Quentin sees the skeleton reform. Quentin, you hear a whirring to your left as the door, as the door to your left starts to shift and and open, revealing another wooden door behind it for a split second before it seals shut again.
If I hold the door, can I hold the lever down?
You can try to hold it. I would want a strength check from you.
Ooh,
He's like, never mind.
I will try.
Okay?
12.
Yep, you hold the door firm, and you have to stay there.
I sure hope so.
All right, it's the skeleton's turn.
Hold it without
The
staying.
skeleton has his bow cocked, an arrow drawn, but otherwise seems mindlessly waiting.
Okay, good.
Quentin.
There's no way he can do this. Okay.
Yes, I'm only going through combat because Quentin seems like he's about to pop another shot.
No, you don't know me well enough. So I know he's in that room. He pulled the skeleton lever, which I can obviously know because he got healed.
Yeah.
So my character is able to guess that he pulled the other lever, right?
Perhaps. I think you're smart enough to figure that out.
Okay. And obviously it's not closing, so he's obviously doing something to keep it one way.
Well, that you're not sure of.
Okay. So can I go over to this lever? And
Okay.
I don't need a skill check or like the athletics check for this one.
No, you
because
don't.
I have rope and a stake.
No, granted, break
So, like,
5
rope
UC,
down the lever.
2d6 damage.
Yes, and then stake it.
What does that? What?
Down. Is that doable?
What is why? Whoa! That's some crazy shillelagh stuff, Felix. Yes, you could pull the lever. As you pull
That's what I
the.
asked him. Wait.
Oh, what are you trying to do? Sorry. Felix is giving me crazy ideas.
I said I don't
Reading
need the.
chat and read us.
I said I don't need the skill check because I have the rope and a stake, so I could like tie the rope to it and then like stake it down.
I'm going to want you to roll. There's no use rope skill anymore, so. Are you
There's no skill for this. It's just tying if I know how to knot.
I'll give you a you can roll an intelligence check.
I would say survival is pretty good for ropes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, survival roll a survival skill to secure to fasten the rope properly.
I'm just gonna say this. Thank you for telling me about the survival thing. I have a +4 on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You secure the rope and tug at it, and through some crazy Rube Goldberg nonsense, you have the rope taut against the lever, and the door opens, revealing
Dragon egg.
this.
Target. It's a target.
It's a target.
Alrighty.
I saw it before, and I know.
Shush,
exactly
shush,
what to
shush,
do.
shush, 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 shush.
Oh, so am I still able to go?
It is. No, you spent your like whole turn fixing that rope up.
Meh.
Ragnar.
Is Ragnar alive?
Oh, Ragnar is still
Yeah,
gone.
I'm
Oh,
alive.
Yeah.
This was old.
I'm gonna put the rogue down.
yep.
I know where coin purse is, right?
You do.
Oh, no,
well,
don't do that. No.
you may not. I don't know if how Fawn keeps her stuff. You would need to roll an investigation check.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just use 2 of my own gold coins. I'm
Okay.
gonna place them on her eyes.
Are you casting Gentle Repose? I don't think you can do that. You're not a high enough paladin level.
I am not a high enough paladin, but I am simply putting coins on her eyes.
Okay.
I am gonna pop open one of my blue potions.
All right.
And I'm gonna gently make her slap that shit back.
All right. Fawn, you awaken with a start as the coalescing blue liquid slithers down your throat. You regain 7 HP.
I don't think they're here. They're
Shoot!
definitely on.
Yeah, they might be different.
Ray
We
said
have, like, the
snack,
person,
but
like, doing the sets, like, just, like,
oh yeah,
going
she
out.
is AFK. Hold on, I'm gonna yell.
They're
Ah!
Yeah, they're definitely.
Ow.
Darn it! I said I was gonna. I said I was gonna yell. I felt I had to commit.
Yes. Scream while someone has a
Ma-
migraine.
Leather
That's
gloves at
horrifying.
-5 to mana consumption. What are you talking about, Felix? Felix is telling me about leather gloves that grants -5 to mana consumption. We're playing Final Fantasy over here now. Actually, I have a buddy who like created a mana system in D&D. It's real weird.
Anytime I think of like mana, I think of the South Park, like the Stick of Truth game.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well. Fawn is awake, or Fawn is in the process of waking up. But obviously she's not present at the moment, so we're just gonna go ahead and move on to Jeff. Jeff, make another strength check.
Jeff,
I'm
please
making
let it
strength
go.
checks every turn now.
Yeah. Well,
hold it
at the
down.
beginning of your turn, yes.
Please don't fuck it up.
All right, you're fine.
Okay.
I understand, Felix.
That's
In D&D,
That's it,
there are
that's
these
my
things
turn.
called spell slots, which kind of act like a mana system. So you would want
wait.
to work with that.
Do I do something that makes this way easier? Maybe? No. I ain't got
Probably
it.
not.
What were you gonna try to do?
I don't know. I don't have anything. Did not mean to click expanded spell list.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Detect evil and good. Perfect. This will help me with this lever, this evil lever.
Yeah, no, I ain't got nothing to say to help me out here. So I'm just gonna stick where I am.
All right, Quentin, your turn.
I want to shoot the target.
All right, you take your bow and you shoot at the target. Give me an attack roll.
Shall I roll?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
All right, your arrow finds its mark and poop, pops the shield that has a very clear symbol on it, and you hear a loud creak. Oh shoot! Hey, Angel, thank you for coming. And refusing to stop. You hear a loud creak and a whir as a draft approaches you from the north. The doors that are on the far end of the room swing open.
Bruh. I was thinking like, oh, maybe it'll kill him. Oh, maybe it'll hurt him. No, opens doors. I'm surprised Admin didn't just go, he turns into a mega skeleton because
He becomes an actual god. This was actually Skeletor, god of bones. You are now all part of his army. Roll for Nyan.
Mr.
think that would be
Midbonesman.
So the only way we can literally kill him is just like
Cast
shoot.
iron boots.
Yeah, it's like how we killed everything.
No, we didn't kill the goblin by shooting. We stabbed him. The first one.
Well, we could technically
Yeah.
go up and stab this one.
Not go for it.
All right, Ragnar.
That'll be it for my turn.
All right, Jeff. Ragnar is continuing to get Fawn to wake up, grab her brush, and put a little makeup.
I failed to hold the lever, and
The
I
lever
hear
is
clunk.
the lever closes. The lever resets, and the door is once again closed. Although it seems like your job has been done. Although you, of course, don't know that.
I'm like, oh, well, that's good enough.
Wait, so the top door shut?
No, the top door is still open, right?
Oh,
Top door is still
It's
open.
just the target door closed.
okay.
Well, with my goopy hands all done with holding that, I'm gonna just kind of, whatever. I can go this far, maybe. No, this far. Nope, this far.
Yep.
I can.
Quentin.
Huh. Can I check something with the skeleton? I don't know if it's an investigation roll or what.
You would need
But-
to see the skeleton first.
There.
All right, he shoots at you. But you have
Wait,
you
didn't
but
say
but you have but you have significant cover.
But he didn't shoot at me before when I was here.
Right. I assumed you were like pressing yourself against a wall,
That's
but now you're explicitly like turning to look at him.
If you can see him, he can see you.
All right. You have a +5 to AC for this attack though, because you are in 3/4 cover.
Who said I'm attacking?
You're
No,
observing
the
it.
skeleton is
Oh,
attacking
He
you.
does. Okay, but great. I hope I die.
You don't get shot. It hits the wall in front of you. All right. Okay, Angel. Let me check the Discord for a sec.
Okay, I go back now. Actually.
Oh,
so right
shoot.
here. Is that a good spot? Is that what you want? Cool.
What's up? Sorry. What did you want to do? You're just trying to investigate it, right? Observe it.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do something, but I don't know if it takes a roll or not.
Well, what are you trying to do?
Staff. I have a staff in my inventory, right?
The staff? You mean the wand?
Yes. It just says staff. I think it was because of my ranger class.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put the wand in my inventory. But that's a good idea next. I want to take the staff. Is there
Yeah.
like, oh, how long is it? Do we know?
It's a quarterstaff.
So I'm able to put it around like the corner without being seen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to put it around the corner and like tap on the ground a little.
Okay. Are you trying to bait the skeleton into shooting?
I'm trying to see if it will shoot to sound or like sight.
Hmm.
Because if it sees the wand or whatever the staff, it will shoot at it, and then if it does it to the sound.
Interesting. I don't know if Ragnar is doing anything else. I'm gonna alternate between Jeff and Quentin.
Per turn round.
Yeah. Quentin, you basically end your turn just tapping the ground repeatedly, holding the stick up and seeing if the skeleton fires on their next turn.
So we on the next turn.
Because they already shot.
Yeah, true.
Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna advance up here.
Sure.
Skeleton can't see. Wait. 1,
Don't trust
2,
him.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here.
Yeah, skeleton can't see you.
I now know that there is a door.
Yes, you could feel the draft as you left the hallway, and you can see that there is a door to your north that is now wide open.
I'm gonna talk to Quentin. I'm about to talk to Quentin, but then I fucking notice that there's a ton of arrows, so I'm gonna be like, probably
Yeah.
still a skeleton.
There's probably still a skeleton.
It's probably not a zombie.
Min.
Hi.
So apparently Ray sent you something in. The
Yeah.
Discord.
I read it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to that point. I'm sorry. I don't know if Strom is still here.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, that Ray left.
I'm aware. Don't worry. Yeah, it was Strom. Everyone say hi to Strom. Hello, Strom. Strom is here too. Did you know that Strom existed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just out here like, well.
I know. I was.
Going to introduce Strom?
Yes.
He'd be on the other side of that door.
Interesting idea. Thanks, Quentin. All right.
Just so we can get him
Go ahead.
introduced fast and get him in the story. It's like, what if Strom disappears and kills the skeleton? Yeah?
Yes. Jeff, what were you planning on doing?
It's Quentin's turn. No, skeleton then Quentin.
Yeah.
Right.
used all
Okay.
my movement. I'm not gonna do
The skeleton has their bow at the ready. Quentin, give me a deception check.
Man, there's so many words. Okay, deception. Okay. I got 5.
All right. The skeleton can tell that what you are waving around is not a creature, and so the skeleton does not fire.
The rock. Let's get Rocky over here.
Ah!
The rock's a creature. I just had to roll a 3. Or 5. I knew that. So, is my turn still going?
Yes, your turn is still
Oh,
going.
Okay. Yeah. No, man. I don't have much more things I can do.
I believe in you. Go take a shot.
I believe in
I'm
you.
not taking a shot at 3 health. I'll die. Oh. Man. So, skeleton's not talking, right?
No, the skeleton is not talking. The skeleton has no
Man.
brain. Head empty.
Can I dash to the door that's open?
Do you want to dodge as you go?
Yes.
All right. So in that case, you would be spending your turn doing the you would spending your action doing dodge, which gives the skeleton disadvantage, and then you'd be using most of your movement to try to get here. You'd be able to finish it on your next turn.
Wait, I can't make it to the door?
Not
No,
all the way.
not all the
close.
way.
Man. What about that first one, like the first door on the left on the other side? Not in the door, like, way.
Yeah, I'm counting for that. So it's like this, it's like this, and then it's like
And then
this.
He goes on the other side of that door.
I think he means he
Oh.
wants to
Yeah,
help you take cover.
Yeah.
He wants to take cover against the door.
Yeah, you can do that. You'll have half
Right?
cover.
I'll have half cover.
Yeah,
That's better than no cover.
it is better than no cover.
Alright, I'll try doing that.
All right, the skeleton's going to fire at you as you make your move. Now, because you're dodging, you're at disadvantage.
Great. So
Wow, he
Skeleton.
still hit you.
Oh my god.
Just don't take 3 damage.
Oh, okay, you got a point, you got a point.
You take exactly 2 points of damage as you tuck and roll into cover.
You're fine.
Holy shit. Is this like legit, or are you just saying
Yeah.
this so I don't die?
No, the chat can see the rolls.
He actually got like a 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jeff, it's back to you.
Okay.
Distract me, please.
Now you know for sure the skeleton fired. You saw it stuck into Quentin's buttocks.
I have 3 arrows in me.
Nice.
Pincushion Quentin.
Skeleton Fire. 1, 2, 3. Bonus action hex.
All right, the skeleton is hexed.
Wait, hex range. 90.
Yeah, I think it's well within range. It's 60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Hexed and Eldritch Blast for.
All right,
8.
that does not hit.
Ooh.
Okay. And 1, 2.
Oh my God, you're running back, you coward. All right, it's the skeleton's turn. The skeleton's going to make another shot at Quentin. Quentin, you have half cover and you're still dodging. So this is a disadvantage against an armor class of 14.
Okay, I have 12.
He does not make it. He shoots at the knob of the door.
God damn.
All right, Zombie, you got inspiration, by the way. You got 2 of them, one from Felix and one from Strom.
You're welcome.
Damn.
Quentin, it's your turn. Because the skeleton already fired, you're clear to make it to the other across the door.
Can I shoot and then make it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I want to take a shot.
All right, give me a attack roll.
Yeah. $12 with 6 damage.
All right, that is a big chunk of damage. The skeleton is badly wounded.
Did it hit him?
Oh wait, shoot, it's a 12. Never mind, it missed.
You what?
I'm sorry, I'm a fool.
You motherfucker.
I wasn't paying attention.
Actually blue balled.
Oh my God.
He said that's a big chunk and everything.
Yeah, you finally hit it. Wait. Never mind.
He's like,
I don't pull my fun to the DM. I'm so evil.
Wait, inspiration. No?
Yeah, no, you can totally inspire this.
I got two. I want to inspire it. I'm so inspired right now.
All right, yeah, reroll.
So inspired.
Oh.
Fuck.
Never
Guys, about that
mind.
inspiration.
Only one
Alright, I'm
reroll,
just
so
gonna-
you're done. You still have your movement though.
How much movement can I do?
30 feet.
The same amount. 30.
I don't know how to like.
That's
do
6
the-
squares.
6 square. 1, 2, 3. 4,
All right,
5.
you finally
There you go.
you finally get a closer look at this little hallway that extends beyond the door. You see 4 large lead orbs, each of which seems to be either painted with some sort of color and just very, very gently glowing. You can barely see the glow against the wall, against the brown wall of the hallway.
There's a problem.
What?
There's a problem.
What's the problem?
They're not purple.
No, there's no purple ones.
Missed opportunity.
But aside from that, you also spot a few more interesting notes. You see another door closed in front of you, and standing in front of that door seems to be some sort of mannequin.
Mannequin.
The mannequin itself doesn't seem to be moving or active at all. That's why I describe it as a mannequin. It just looks like a suit of armor hoisted in front of the door.
I thought it was the funniest thing ever.
What? You're gonna shoot it?
So I'm not gonna do this, but I'm saying it's possible for me to do, but I'm not gonna, okay?
Okay.
What if my character just like picked up this green ball and just threw it at him?
Yeah, that's what I was
Large
thinking,
lead
right?
orb.
Oh no! Another guardian enemy! Bonk!
You gotta kill him before he kills you. No,
All
I
right.
don't want to do that. Not yet.
Although technically there is something purple now in this hallway.
There is. The mannequin's purple.
The mannequin, actually it's not obviously purple. I don't know what the mannequin is wearing though. Strom, are you wearing anything purple?
I'm not wearing anything purple per se, but I mean, if you were to go ahead and figure out a way to reactivate, you will see something purple. Reactivate the thing,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
I like purple.
All right. Well, that's your turn. Ragnar is, I think, just like completely splitting headache. Jeff.
I will step forward around the corner and Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast it.
I don't Eldritch
This
Blast
skeleton is a freaking hero. Can we talk about this skeleton? Oh my gosh. The skeleton is
I'm
not
gonna-
supposed to be this strong.
I'm gonna press into the most amount of cover I can while he can still see me.
Cool. You're in 3/4 cover. The skeleton's going to shoot you.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
13 plus the 5 is 18.
Still hits.
Jesus.
The skeleton's a marksman.
And you take a modest 6 points of damage.
I fall unconscious.
All right. Surprise,
motherfucker.
Oh, thank you, zombie, for the surprise. I got spooked. Divine's not here, but Ragnar is obviously going to not let you bleed out. I'm just gonna go ahead and say Ragnar pulls you away and stabilizes you.
Okay.
But didn't stabilize me. The person.
No, of course,
the arrow's
no,
still
of course,
sticking out
Quentin
of him.
doesn't. Of course, Ragnar doesn't. Quentin, it's your turn.
Okay, idea.
Yes, go for it.
Is this mannequin? Is he like stuck to the floor at all, or is he just like normal?
It's hard to tell from the distance. It looks like he's hoisted. I know. It's the mannequin is unlike anything you've seen before. It's very uncanny.
But it looks human, right? Like
It's
it
a
looks like
humanoid.
a
It's a
creature.
humanoid figure cloaked in some sort of garb, as if to suggest humanoid features, but very clearly made of some sort of metal, or at least suited in some sort of armor that makes it very difficult to see what actual shape it takes. Because of how heavily it is armored, you can't see a spoke that would normally be propping up a mannequin. You cannot tell that whether it is like secured to the door or anything like that. It looks like it's just resting on its own 2 feet.
Can I push it?
Yes, you can.
I want to push it out to the doorway.
All right. The moment you step within 5 feet of it, it activates.
Oh Jesus!
All right.
All right.
So what happens then?
One moment. Hold on.
Okay.
Just gonna actually go ahead and add Strom to my list of players on the bottom left.
I also still need control of my token.
Of course.
No, you have no rights here.
Where is your character though?
So I did. So I did. Put
I feel
it
stupid.
Are we gonna be ending this in less than 20 minutes?
Maybe. This is not correct, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this here. I have to fix this for later. The image is wrong.
Because I have to go.
You gotta go soon?
In the next
Oh, okay.
hour.
Okay.
So, we'll
So,
like,
to give some context, Strom, you have been activated, and you're required to follow the bidding of the wizard that created you. And your request is pretty simple. You know that beyond this door lies a sort of labyrinthian puzzle that requires a heavy hand to lift these giant boulders and place them into the appropriate locations. Your task is to help whoever comes here do that thing.
So is he like, he has to help me?
Whoever is here,
everybody?
which right now includes you.
Okay, so it's everybody, not just me?
Whoever enters the hallway.
Damn. I was kind of hoping he was just like connected to me.
No.
He's just like,
Aside from that imperative, the fact that you are sort of bound by the demands of your master to help this person solve the labyrinthian puzzle in the next room, specifically by being strong enough to lift these giant lead cannonballs, basically.
Right.
Yeah, that's otherwise. What is your strength, by the way?
My strength is 15.
Yep. Okay, good.
hey, Admin,
Yeah.
I just thought of something. Did you actually just add him to this door because I said something?
I might have. I had a plan, but I realized that we weren't gonna get there in time. So better to
But then
put
when
him
I
in
said
now.
my idea, you were like,
Yeah, thanks. Oh man.
You're like,
Here,
"Good idea."
let me just send you a link, and you could be DM. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, it was a good idea.
Alright. I guess it's time for the actual character introduction. Oh, Pam, 1 second.
Yes.
Alright.
So,
I think I was just reactivated, right?
yep, you were just activated. So you're probably, your first line, of course, is probably to introduce yourself to the person who activated you.
Alright then. Initializing. Unit LQ09 activated. Identify yourself.
Quentin?
Quentin. Is there anyone else with you at this moment?
Pretty far back, yeah.
How far?
Good like 120 feet.
Why Strom a robot? Because Strom won't be robot. The Warforged specifically.
They don't help me. They see me get shot and they were just like, Quentin.
Yeah. Jeff, you have the opportunity to continue doing your stuff if you'd like. Oh wait, no, Jeff is unconscious.
Unless you lay on hands as me, then I'm not conscious.
I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm sure he would, but as a DM, I'd feel bad forcing another player to use their resource. You know what I'm saying?
Just give him one imaginary. Just give me 1 hit point.
Yeah. Let's say you got lucky and rolled a 20 on your death saving throw and recovered with 1 HP.
Okay.
Just so we can
I'm
keep
awake.
people playing the game.
Okay.
Music's too loud
This is gonna
still?
suck.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'll fixing this thing. Keep going with your turn.
Okay. Peek.
Why do we have to verse like the most badass skeleton ever?
No, not Hex. Eldritch Blast, please. That's a hit.
That's a spicy hit too.
5 plus 1d6 plus 2 is 12 damage. Plus 2 from Dow Bottle.
All right, I've applied some filters to the audio, so hopefully the background music can't be too loud anymore. I'm hoping so. It might be this one song is loud.
5 AC, then I killed it probably.
What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh, was that a crit?
No,
No, it was not.
it was not a crit, but I did 5 force damage plus hex damage plus the 2 from the Dow Bottle.
Wow, you do incredible damage to this. It is broken into pieces, but the top half of the skeleton still lies, and its arms are still able to barely wield the bow. It is nearly dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna.
The 3/4 cover is the best option for me.
Yeah. Because you can't dodge. Because you spent your
I
time to
can't
attack.
dodge because I used my action.
No, this is enough to. This time he misses, and you'll easily be able to blow him up in your next turn. That is a lot of armor class, Felix. Oh my god! That's so much AC.
Unless I roll very poorly.
I appreciate that though. Whoa. So for context, Felix, I think someone with plate armor, which is typically pretty strong, is about 18 armor class. Natural armor is 50 natural armor is incredible.
Probably, yeah.
You probably want something along the lines of, if you want it to be very durable, you probably want something along the lines of like 19 or 20 armor class.
Fuck the DM, alright?
Oh, okay, he's finally dead.
He's like, but.
I do 6 damage.
No, he's dead. He's like crazy dead.
He's not coming back at all.
Oh shoot, J Teddy, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome to my stream. My name's Dryadmin. I like playing Dungeons and Dragons and other TTRPG stuff. I'm here joined with a bunch of my players. Sorry to interrupt the flow of everything, guys, but feel free to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sig. I play a plasmoid who has caused a lot of trouble this session.
A crazy amount of trouble. We also would be joined by Divining VR, who is playing a Minotaur, Ray, who is playing an elf, Quentin, who is playing a zombie, who is playing a zombie, and Strom, who is playing a Warforged. But some of them happen to not be here at the moment. So right now we just have we've got our Sig, we've got our zombie, and we've got our Strom, and it's a good time. So yes, finally the skeleton is done. So you guys are not worrying about that anymore. You guys have the chance to talk in earnest to the construct before you, and everyone's here.
Take us out of turn order.
Just so that no more turn order.
Yeah.
Man.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it has been.
So how do we
Are
get this
these
sorted?
your companions that you were speaking of?
2 of them are. I don't know that.
Which
that
2?
The one, the Minotaur, the alien group. That other person that's like knocked out, I don't know anymore, man. They only seem to be here for themselves.
It appears that this will be a challenge.
This whole group's a challenge.
Humor understood. Humor registered. Beep boop.
Sarcasm. Humorous on both levels. Alright. It appears I need to carry these lead balls over to their designated locations
And where's that?
beyond the store.
And how do you open the door?
you can open the door, Martyr.
Oh, it's unlocked.
You have the key that opens this door.
Move. Oh wait, he has the key. Never mind. I'll stay here.
I think I'm still suspended, right?
No, as soon as Quincy is within 5 feet, you activate, and aside from that goal that I gave you, you have otherwise full autonomy. You have free will. You can move and do whatever you want.
All right, cool. All right.
Bro's like, I have free will.
Yeah.
Follow me through this doorway. So,
Wait, whoa.
All right.
Explain yourself. Who are you? What are you?
I am LQ09 Guardian IF Prototype. Destination Martyr 1.
I'm calling you Mannequin.
Do not call me Minikin.
You're being called Mannequin.
Yo, let's start trouble. Y'all love trouble? Let's start trouble.
Okay.
Do you wish
Call
for
me.
my assistance or not?
I wish for a shorter name. Robot.
I did give you
anything.
Martyr 1.
Just something simple. Bob would work.
Yeah.
How are you, Robo? How's Robo?
How is Martyr not simple?
I don't understand. I can listen. I can barely say the other people's names.
Martyr is literally just a normal word.
In case you haven't noticed, I have not called anybody by their characters' names. I've
Oh,
just
man.
said Blob, Minotaur, and Elf. So I'm calling you Robot. I don't care. You're a robot to me. Maybe everybody else can call you that. I'm calling you Robo. It's just
I
easier.
don't know what a robot is.
You can certainly.
I don't know what a robot is.
So
No.
in D&D, they're typically referred to as constructs, golems, or warforged.
Okay, I'll call him Gloam. Is he okay with this? Are you okay with me calling him that?
Probably
Or are you
not,
gonna
but
have
he physically can't hurt you.
Oh. Wait, I
At
don't know
this moment.
You're Gloam
Alright.
from now on.
Do not call me Gold.
Oh my gosh.
Why should we trust you? How do we know there's not like a big rabid something over there?
Where I put myself on the line to help you.
Yes. This is a way to get our trust. Then backstab us. Thinking about it.
Yeah, listen. I as the DM, I'm giving you guys enough rope to hang yourselves with. You guys can decide what you want to do.
Walk forward.
Fine. We'll
All
go
right.
with it. Lead the way. All right, guys. Single file.
All right, this is what you
Act as
see.
if I don't have -1 intelligence because
Now,
I
Actually,
have to pretend I'm stupid
hey,
and do a puzzle. I'm gonna shit my pants.
wait. Do I have like a passive regen ability?
Well,
no, you don't. well, everyone has a passive regeneration ability. It's called taking a short rest.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short rest.
It takes an hour.
Oh, never mind. But I'm at 1 health.
Well, yeah, you guys can choose to take a short rest. Oh, hey, yo, Greenie, thank you for the raid.
Admin,
What? What?
I want to use.
What?
I want to use the skeleton thing.
Skeleton thing. You want to use a skeleton lever?
I want to use the skeleton lever. It's
All
gonna save me
right.
An hour. All right, everybody, back to
all right.
Move.
Don't stand there and also pull the lever.
What, you guys can't pull it for me? Come on.
I hope you're doing
going
well,
to.
everyone who is checking out the raid. My name is Dryadmin. We're doing Dungeons
the
and
other
Dragons
option is
right
that
now,
the skeleton
and these
comes
guys are
before.
being completely demolished by facts and logic right now. They have been blowing themselves up, and it's been a blast.
The rest of this labyrinth.
Yeah.
You
the
do not
lever's
go
over here.
backwards.
So
Hey,
Martyr,
Robot. No, not
oh.
robot. Golem fella. What's your name again?
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna do this as like a little running joke, but I am LQ0 Guardian IF Prototype. Destination Martyr 1.
Martyr, I want to give you a heads up. You, being familiar with this area and aware of the machinations of the wizard who built this area, would know that pulling that skeleton lever casts Raise Dead in the area, which means it would not help Quentin at all unless Quentin was already dead.
I'm dead. I'm a zombie.
That is not how it works. You could die, and then Raise Dead would turn you into a mindless zombie. But yes, pulling that skeleton lever would not actually heal you. It only heals skeletons, basically,
And,
or the undead, specifically those undead.
Something martyr, Mr. One.
All right, catch you around, Felix.
Can you guard us?
And have a good time at work,
Take,
Angel.
a good old-fashioned sleep, because I'm fucking tired.
Me too.
It is fair, I suppose. After all, my destination is to assist you throughout this labyrinth.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking hit the hay.
All right.
But
Since I know that zombie, you have to leave soon, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, here's what's gonna happen. Everyone, feel free to take a short rest, an actual short rest, which lasts an hour in game, but it's really easy to do. First off, you get every feature that relies on a short rest. You get it back, which means Jeff, you get your spell slots back.
I would like to intend to take a long rest.
You want to take a long rest? That takes 8 hours.
Yes, but I have no hit dice left.
You're out of hit dice? When'd you
Yes.
spend it?
I spent it in the first floor. I don't remember how I took damage, but I know.
How did you possibly spend the hit
Oh,
dice
was
in
it
the
that-
first floor?
Was it the golem that was in the bed?
You know when we took the... Everybody was doing stuff with the crystals. I asked, hey, can I take a short rest? And you were like, yeah.
Oh. Did I say that?
Yes.
Oh.
I wouldn't
Oh well,
take that.
if you were to take a long rest, it would just be a day. It's a bit troublesome to make a long rest inside the dungeon. Most people would leave the dungeon and go back to town. Are you sure you want to take a long rest inside the dungeon?
And that's
Yeah.
why I asked if the Warforged could guard us.
Okay.
We also have
That's
those
true.
beds.
We got them
There's a bed on
centuries
top.
rest.
Where are you going to take a short rest?
I was going to
personally-
close...
Or sorry, long rest.
Sorry, I was going to close these doors. These doors.
Oh, these stores?
Oh, and just,
And just-
yeah, make this a
bottom.
room.
Just make this a little room, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, we're closing both or just one?
All
Wait,
of
let
them.
me close me out there. I'm gonna sleep right behind the door. I got no crevice. Oh, never mind, shut. Hey guys, listen.
All right.
I want the
The
balls.
doors are shut. You got, does anyone have, everyone's got a bedroll or a tent or anything to sleep on?
I just turn into a blob to sleep.
Why can't I just sleep on the floor?
You can, but I'm gonna make note that you're maybe not having the most comfortable sleep.
I don't think it makes a difference for me.
All right.
I actually think it would be uncomfortable for me to sleep.
Wait.
Yeah, for a plasmoid, it's probably a little different.
Admin, I have a smartest idea ever.
All right, hit me with it.
So in my backpack thing, I have clothes, right?
Yeah,
What if I just like ball that up and use it as a pillow?
that's acceptable as well. You basically take a bunch of makeshift clothes and turn it into a soft padding for you to rest your head.
Yep.
All right.
Doable?
Everyone takes a long rest and says good night, or whatever time of
sweet
day it
dreams.
happens to be. We'll see what happens during that long rest, if anything happens during the long rest, in our next session, because Zombie has to go. I'm sorry, Greenie Beanie. I know you sent the raid recently. I'm sorry for everyone who came in on the raid, but we have one of our players. We have two players basically that are MIA, and another player who is just raring to go out of here because they have some things they gotta take care of. So we're gonna go ahead and close it for today. I hope you had a good time watching the train wreck that was our inter-party relationships. We're gonna find something to raid. What are we doing? Who is this? Who is this, buddy? This is oh shoot. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant. Oh, Lolana's streaming. I think she's doing Dead by Daylight. And I do a lot of Dead by Daylight content as well. So we're gonna go ahead and send her a raid. What should we say?
Zombie sucks.
I was gonna say PvP raid.
Okay. Or that.
It represents the PvP of Dead by Daylight and the PvP that happened in this session.
That's
PvP
true.
happened then. Oh, that's funny.
So please feel free to join me on this raid for all of my players. Thank you so much for playing and putting up with me and each other. Until next time, peace out, Cub Scouts.